Hello, welcome back.
Woo!
Good evening.
Part 2 of this adventure. Nobody's died yet.
Misadventure, more like it. Except for some cave fishers.
Yeah.
Which I was not.
But we
killing.
needed them.
Yes.
Yes, and the merchant needs them too.
So, why don't we introduce ourselves again, I guess? Starting on this side of the table, working that way.
Alright, I am Faith, and I am playing Andraste, the Eladrin warlock, serving a mysterious dragon patron. Caution, she's crazy.
Describe it.
I am
In game, I'll do that.
Ethric Younger. I used to be human, but I was cursed and turned into a hideous, almost Medusa-like snake monster that I homebrewed called a Molnaga.
Quick, chase him out of town.
Started as a joke and became real.
Yep. It's a very earth-based creature. It looks a bit stone-like, little mesh between the two. He's about 15 feet long.
Oh my gosh.
And his eyes are stone, and his face is never happy anymore. So, yeah.
He's got a permanent scowl.
It's a very stone-ish
He's very
scales
stone
of skin.
face.
Oh, you beat me
There
to it.
you go.
Sure that sorrow.
So like Sasuke from Naruto.
Yeah, he's very
Less emo.
edgy.
Well, not that
That's
emo.
you, though, Buncher. You're the edgy.
Speaking of emo, edgy people,
I am Urzael, former paladin turned chaotic barbarian.
That's a very large shift.
Literally barbarian.
yeah. That's what happens when you get too angry. You become a barbarian.
I've also been in this.
You don't want to be around him when he gets angry. He just rages out.
I've also been in this Underdark for so long that I just look like a caveman.
How long has it been? Like 3 years? Something
Yeah,
like that?
you
Yeah.
said it was 3
3
years.
years.
Yeah, 3 years.
It's old.
3 years.
I mean,
is
they have
strange.
shaving equipment, but with
That's
how
really-
shoddy it is, you just don't want to.
very dull.
He refuses to shave.
You don't have that problem with shaving, do you?
No, my name's Andrew. I am playing Nadar, a green dragonborn.
Yeah,
He's a tad looks a tad bit nicer than most dragonborns, seeing as he's a bard. But
What's his charisma?
his charisma
Yeah.
is okay.
14.
It's
pretty
not
good.
the best looking dragonborn I've ever seen. I have to
But
be
he can
honest.
present him well pretty easily.
Yeah,
He's
he's above
40.
average.
He doesn't
I've
have.
got a 14 charisma, constitution, and dex. Cut
He
me some
doesn't have
slack.
enough scale polish.
Well, that's a true bard. Good at everything, master at nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that defines you, except you're not good at everything.
Oh.
So who are you?
And I am Younger Igner. My first name is his last name. Weird.
Are you
No,
big?
your first name was Younger. My last name is Yonder.
Oh, okay, I
Yonder.
didn't hear that.
It's a regional
G&D.
difference.
And
And my guy is from a glorified mishmash of Bavarian Alps region Europe with a bit of Scandinavian and Slavic mishmash thrown in.
and
And
Wix Tortorel will be here momentarily.
my
Yeah, he's
guy
running a
is
bit late.
comparatively mundane. He is this sort of disheveled, lumpy, middle-aged man, very stout, portly.
Disheveled.
Yeah, definitely disheveled.
Oh,
And
well, you say he's normal, but he is cursed.
yeah, that's not really a visible thing. Like there's
He's
a
got that wound on his face that's
Yeah,
like
there's a
glowing
scar.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but
Is it still
hasn't-
glowing?
Nope,
Not
hasn't
right now,
glowed for
no.
about 3 years. Weird,
Yeah.
huh?
Probably from that necklace thing.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
weird, yeah.
Also, I don't know if this matters, but I'm not using my orange dice this week. Do you remember those dice that refuse to roll higher than a 10?
I know that feel.
That's table talk.
Then
Yeah,
there's
I know.
also Wixtor Tyrell, played by Julian. He's running a little bit late tonight, but he will be here. So he's just going to be draining the cave crawler's blood to make the alcoholic potions that we need.
Woo!
To save the one dude.
A lot of dudes, yeah.
Well, dwarves.
And
The guy who
dwarves,
can
yeah.
remove our necklace.
And also,
I thought we.
The goblin never said he could remove the necklaces.
no,
did
this
he?
is the dwarfs in the forge. They
Well, yeah, but the goblins never said they could remove the necklaces.
No.
Did they?
just give you fakes.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
can get it popped off from the dwarf guy and go to the goblin or have him come to the forge somehow.
How do you know the goblin can remove? Dwarf can remove.
Why
them?
don't we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the dwarf ever say he could?
No,
He just said,
Exactly.
He was too.
We can find out in game what
Which
it
means
says.
which means to me that it sounds like he doesn't even.
He makes them. He could probably know how to unmake them.
Well, if we rescue
That doesn't
him, we
mean
can
very
ask
much.
him.
Well, we'll find out when. Wait,
This time.
have I met
I'm
up with
done.
everyone?
Yeah, you have.
Okay.
This time,
So I know all the characters.
You know everything.
Okay,
No,
good.
Yeah.
So I know the meaning of life now.
Yeah, it's 42.
Nope.
I was about to say.
So there's a number of places you can still go. Same choices as last week. Go to the mine, look for jobs, or go to the forge.
I think I'll be looking for a job.
Well, that priestess says never come back to me again. So probably not a good thing to do.
Because you put away that 2 gold.
Yeah, you
that-
tried to steal 2 gold.
Ooh,
out of-
2 gold.
Yeah. She's very,
My
you know,
God.
Persnickety
Yeah.
about her money.
They've probably killed people for less.
Probably.
yeah, but you got her a
For
fancy
2
necklace,
silver.
so she was okay.
Yay, she was better.
Yeah.
So that's at least something.
This-
Alrighty.
This piece of gold looks like you scratched it up too much. I'm going to kill you over it.
No! Take
That's also
just take a
possible. It
baby.
is drow. It could.
Yeah.
They're petty.
Maybe if they didn't need the slaves
yeah.
alive, they would be more willing to do that.
Okay.
So am I the only one going looking for a job?
I don't know. Let's go around
Who
the
else?
table.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already did that before the session last time ended. So
For the sake of time and waiting for Julian, we'll get to the getting those prepared when he gets here. For right now, we'll say all that's done
okay.
for the purposes of playing.
I mean, I do have the lockpicks I made, so a
Yeah.
job might be good, because, hey, entry into other places.
Didn't Wix spend a night with that one drow woman?
Yeah, and then he
not
came,
the whole.
not the whole. He spent a sizable portion.
But-
Like that, yeah, hour and a half.
Oh,
But
He got some information.
He got some info, yeah.
didn't he also bring something with him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
brought-
He gave.
He got
that's up to him.
Andraste back her pendulum necklace and a piece of parchment, right?
He didn't take that, but he saw that. It was,
Okay, he was
No, I
making a
thought
mental.
there was like one other thing, like the key. The key to the necklaces.
nope.
No, he didn't take that. He saw that. He didn't take it.
Because she would probably have killed him should he try to take it.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's all a game. He was just playing the game.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Andraste wants to know why the hell this woman had her necklace, though. It's really of no importance to anyone except for herself.
That is true.
She probably really liked it.
Yeah, because it
Very
matches her
pretty.
outfit.
Yeah. Is it pretty?
Well, it's a black pendulum, so it is very pretty.
I guess a drow would like it then.
Probably.
Exactly.
I'll look for a job as well.
Bitch,
I
this
see.
is my
We
fashion
did everything
statement.
else.
So you two are gonna go look for jobs. What about the?
I might join in on that. I'm trying to think where would my
Well, there's the
lock
forge
pick
and the
stools.
mines.
Well, I've been to the forge already. And mines, there wouldn't really be anything hidden and locked up because it's a mine.
That's
Do,
true.
You can
do
get
I
gems.
do I know if there are any jobs that involve like heavy labor?
Like the
forge?
You'd
it's all
probably have
kind
to
of
check.
very, like just running chores kind
So
of stuff.
menial
The-
labor.
Oh,
Yeah. Those kind of jobs would be in the mine. Those ones you're looking for.
I'm going back to the mine then.
All right, you're gonna go back to the mine.
Yeah.
With your friend
So-
Shovel Knight?
Yeah,
are you gonna
with
do
the
in
shovel.
I
Shovel
am
sword? Shovel sword?
I am Shovel Knight.
No,
are
it's
the
the
Shovel
Ace of
Knight.
Spades.
What are
is
you going to
his
do in the
name.
mine, though?
More gems equals more bribing.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that
Okay.
we can
He
get.
can mine
In
or
that
you can fight
case,
monsters.
I'll hold on to the gem that I lent you.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, we know that we can get more of the fake collars if we exchange them to the one merchant for the
For-
cave fishers.
'cause-
Which we have no more of.
We have 2 cave fishers.
So
We've
that
drained all
is
the
some
alcohol
more
from
gems.
them.
But the meat itself is
Yeah.
still very.
we still have the bodies.
Oh.
Yep. So we have enough for us.
Yeah.
Maybe we can try to make enough
For the
friends
6 of us,
to-
we have enough of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have one more cave fisher, we could at least get you some of the Dragonborn and his friends that you made acquaintances with.
I don't even know how many Dragonborn I made acquaintances
Well, you
with.
made it with
one.
the
Well-
you made it with the one and his small little posse.
There
Yeah,
are the
your
3
bard buddies.
forge guys.
There are 2. There's the drow and there's the dwarf who doesn't look like he has his soul anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could
gotta feed them first.
you could get your
Gotta feed 'em.
your bard buddies to escape.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So
And then you can make them
But if-
performing true.
But we outnumber them. If we can get all the colors off, we outnumber them 100
So
to
here's
1.
my question: Who else can use thieves' tools? Who is taking a job?
I don't have tool proficiencies. That I know of.
Okay, so that's a no for you. What about you? Can you use thieves' tools?
I
could
am
lend
not
you mine.
trained in thieves' tools.
Neither am I.
Oh, bards aren't? Okay.
I did not pick that. Are you talking about sleight of hand?
No, literally,
tool
it's a
proficiency.
tool proficiency.
I don't think I have that.
It would be under your proficiency section of your character.
Disguise kit, 1 second musical instrument, any 3 musical instruments.
Okay, so you know a whole bunch of whole bunch
Blah,
of
blah,
music
blah,
things.
blah.
Yep.
So apparently I am trained in 4 types of musical instruments.
Neat. That's pretty cool.
Jazz hands. You
Alright.
trained in
Yeah,
jazz
There you
hands.
go.
And disguise kits.
So what's everyone taking again?
I'm going back to the merchant with the cave fishers so I can
To do that, you'd have to take a job, because that's the only way to leave to get to that area.
So
of
my
town.
question, with the tools,
How
if I
are you
had a
going to
job-
do that when she doesn't want you going out there
There
anymore?
are
And I
multiple,
assume we have
no, there are
the
multiple
cave
people.
is
I assume we have the
just
cave
don't
fishers.
go
Yeah.
to that
Yeah, they're
person.
ready. Yeah.
See, I'm not the best when it comes to sneaking, so I wouldn't advise me doing a stealth operation.
I mean, I at
I
least.
I can sneak outside of combat.
I mean, I at least have a +3 dex, which is better than nothing. So.
But yeah, I assume you told us which goblins.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he said that you would be able to find me.
I could have the tools on standby should they be needed for later, and I guess I will go help with the mine, because money is power.
I could sneak in theory, but I'd rather not.
So Brian and Jer would go to the mines.
Or we could team up and
And
slay
the 3
together.
of you would look for jobs?
Yes.
Well, technically, wouldn't the mine be a job in itself?
No, it's a different type of... The mines are part of the
A town job.
The mines are part of the slave area. The
Okay.
jobs are in town.
Anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go in town then.
So Andrew, in that case, you and me would have a kingfisher,
No.
If I
Cave craw-
I don't
cave
know if
fisher.
I'm going into town.
cave fisher.
You
Cave
know what?
Crawler.
I don't know if my job requires me going into
If
town.
there are no guards in like a mini guard barracks, might be able to sneak in and take something with the tools. Should it be open?
No, and you don't know if that's going to work. Anyway,
Well,
Evan, like you were
there's always
saying,
trying.
what jobs are available?
On the Nordis board, there's jobs for the general, the archmage, and the what's it called?
The High Priestess.
Yeah, the high priestess.
Not going towards her. Nope.
Those are 3 jobs.
We haven't gone to the general yet.
Nope.
I mean,
I
I
think
did-
I'll be heading there.
I did meet the general, and I gave him my.
Um,
He said purple or green.
No, that was just a random guy.
That was just a. Well, he was part of the military.
He was
though.
part of the military, yeah. But
He was in no way a general.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Do you want to do the archmage then? And I'll just do the high priestess.
No, maybe I'll do general. For shiggles.
So you're going with me to the
Because
general.
then it would be
Yeah.
like 1 to each.
No, it's 1 per.
Oh,
it's
one
not
per.
team up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the general.
Okay, so you're going to the general.
Go back to the high priestess, see what happens.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get another bitch slap in my face. She ain't gonna like
I'll go
me.
to the high priestess.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go do that this time.
You go arc.
I guess I'll go to the art.
Evan, I have an
Then.
important question.
Yep.
My breath weapon, is that considered magical? To you?
Technically
To
speaking.
me, no.
So,
Wow, that's
is it
pretty
considered
generous.
magical for the purposes of these collars?
To me,
That's a biological thing for a
So,
dragon.
technically, I could use my breath weapon.
in theory, you could. Yeah.
I have no intention of using it, I just want to know if I could or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, in theory, you have complete control. Of
I mean,
your
in the
weapon.
3 years you've been here, have you tried to use it?
I think I would have in the mines or something,
I mean,
because
remember
I would have
that
to
that great
fight
dragonborn you saw yesterday was shouting pretty loudly,
Yeah.
and that's their thing.
Yep.
All right.
There's
Yeah.
Grey Dragonborn. There might be Obsidian Dragonborn.
There are.
I mean, he hasn't told me if my racial ability works, but I'll soon.
Yeah, not
The
one of it,
proficient?
but the ability to change your stance does.
Right.
Not the Gorgonite.
Right.
Yes, you can't magically turn people to stone with your magical inhibitor on.
So,
Yibbidi-dabba-dibba-dabba-doo.
and you two want to go to the mines?
Yeah, we
Right.
might branch off from the mines, but I guess we'll go from there.
Do you wanna
can
do-
do them first.
You didn't unplug
All right.
Oh no,
Sure.
mine.
Yeah.
Mine's fine for now.
So you're going to
The general.
General,
High priestess.
Archmage.
Archmage. Okay.
That's one thing.
Evan. Sorry, carry on, Brian. You were first.
So when Julian does get back, since he's making this stuff, after the mines, I'll like to head over to the forge with.
Well, for the
little-
purpose of this, we're going to say it's all done. So if you want to do that first, you can.
Oh, we'll just get back to him once he comes back then.
Well, because they're taking the finished cave crawlers already.
Okay.
Cave fishers.
Yeah.
Well, he was naturally brewing something. He was
No, the blood itself is naturally alcoholic. It doesn't need to be brewed or anything. It's good to
Well,
He
drink.
was just draining it from.
Yeah, he's just draining
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's
While
like-
keeping the bodies intact.
It's like moonshine or something.
more or
Okay.
less.
It's like a natural alcohol.
These are natural.
So
Well-
if you want to do that rather than go to the mine, you can do that.
I mean, we can just sort of meanwhile when he gets back here, just so we can give him something to do. So.
Well, there's a very good chance you. All right, it's fine.
Evan,
So-
important question.
We'll
Have
start
any
with
of the
you
guards confiscate or ever tried to confiscate or destroy my makeshift loot in the 3 years I've been here?
Yes, once when you were playing really badly, somebody grabbed it from you, threw it on the ground, stamped on it a couple times. But other than that,
I
no.
was having a very bad day.
Then I made another.
Other than that, no one's like
So,
maliciously taking it from.
so the general probably won't mind if I have it on me. Then.
It's a piece
Hopefully.
of wood with
Hopefully, yeah.
string.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to the general.
Three of you roll for initiative. Let's see who goes first.
Yay!
Oh, the job taking ones.
Probably not
In
me,
town.
because there was a 2 on the die, so
That was
5.
funny.
Okay.
6.
Okay. So we'll start with you.
Actually,
Faith.
not even 5. It was a 4 for me.
So you enter.
Am I allowed to take the cave fishers with me?
You can try to hide it on your person. Yeah.
Okay. Would that be a sleight of
Well,
hand?
Do you try to take one?
first
or
of
both?
all, you three of you decide who's got what.
I'm not sure if I'm going into town or not.
Are you taking a job?
Yes.
Then you are going into town.
Oh, well. Would that...
The only places that aren't in town are the mines and the forge and the slave quarter.
And
Well,
the
technically, the Archmage didn't have Julian go into town, did he?
He did, yeah.
Oh, well, I wouldn't.
I guess we'll try,
I'll take a cave fisher on me.
and I'll take the other one.
So the two of you are taking cave fish?
Yes.
Okay.
Discreetly, I hope.
Yes.
Alright then. Let's see if you can manage it.
Duh? I mean, what would I need to hide it?
Some kind of sleight of hand check, I assume.
That's an 18 for
Oh.
sleight of hand.
Boy, that's
Yeah.
one of my skills that isn't shit.
Kind of just like slinging it underneath the back of my cloak, of my garb. Just
Evan, it's so bad. I think I'm not gonna be able to.
what?
That's a,
You
that's
think
a one.
it's very well hidden, and that's all I'm going to say.
Would
And-
that? Is anyone gonna point this out to me?
and that's the last time
I
we
mean,
saw
do
a
you do that in front
dragonborn.
of us?
Probably.
Yes.
You have
No, that nat one you did not.
But
You have a head and legs.
I do it before I head out.
Okay,
though.
so here's what happens. No,
Alright.
new idea.
Well,
You
he is
hide it
too.
in. It's really well hidden. It's so well hidden you cannot believe how good you did it. You suddenly hear a rip, and the whole bottom of your bag falls away.
I think someone else is going to need to hide this.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
I'm already in the mine.
Just whistling and
Yeah,
walking
we're in the mine.
away, getting my passport.
So apparently,
Don't
these dice are
worry,
no better than my orange dice.
Nabar. I'll hide it. Okay, that's a 19 sleight of hand.
The giant 15-foot-long snake
Okay.
person.
So the two of you have them. Do you want to go to the place of business first, or do you want to try to get a collar first?
Probably gonna do collar first because walking in with like a giant lumpy thing on my back probably would be suspicious AF.
That
Okay.
would be a good idea.
Not to mention it's also heavy and
Yeah.
relatively
good enough.
heavy.
Yeah.
I take it I'm able to find the goblin who he said he was relatively close by.
Yeah, he's not. He's in the same kind of general area. You're
Okay.
able to show him to those guys, so they know for the future.
Okay, like I point out to you said your name's Nadar, right?
And that's my name.
Nadar.
Ethric.
Nadar and
Ethric.
I point the general area where the merchant is for the collars to Ethric. If he asks who sent you, say Andraste, because he'll know who I am. Since we talked about that.
All right. So you're gonna go up to
Yep,
him.
gonna go up to him first.
We'll do this together since you're both there.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
So what would you?
What's that sound?
Would you guys?
Talking about the bells
you approach
outside?
them.
Oh,
you
never
approach them. What
Yes.
Do you, what do you do?
Church.
I thought it was
approach
the
him with
doorbell.
a warm, familiar smile, greeting him as a friend.
It's you. What would you like today?
I'd like to take you up on your offer.
The cabbage offer.
The cave fisher.
Yeah. The
Just-
cabbages.
Yes,
the
the cabbages.
cabbages.
The cabbages.
Yes,
the
yeah.
cabbages.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
cabbages. Cabbages are good.
Okay.
Knock-
What?
knock on wood.
How much do you have to offer for said cabbages?
Because he said that one cave fisher was
3.
I have.
We signal 2 with our hands.
6.
Fingers.
So you're going to order 6 cabbages?
Yes.
Yes, 6 cabbages.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I
Well,
mean? Know what I mean?
Why don't you
You
pay
cool?
for them now? And
Sing 'em all,
by
sing 'em
the
all.
end of the day,
You
I
cool?
should have the stock in.
Do you have a place that we can give you our right here? Mostly because it would probably look suspicious to have just
Insight how truthful he is, saying he'll have it at the end of the day.
It's pretty good.
do the thing. I believe in you.
Well, my insight is 12 on that one. If
You
you
think
want
he's
to help.
telling the truth? Yeah.
Would you like me to back you up?
Sure.
Assisting?
You think he's telling the truth?
Oh yeah, he's totally telling.
Well, doing an
Right, he's
assist
totally telling
action
the
just
truth.
means advantage for the first
if-
person.
No, I'm fine
She
with the way this
succeeded.
happened.
Okay.
Oh, we believe him, so
Yeah, it's totally.
sure. We'll hand him over.
Just kind of
You
discreetly.
guys sleight of hand them to him. He takes them. Pleasure doing business with you, fellas. I'll see you later this evening.
Fellas,
Good day.
I am a
See
woman.
you
I
in
am
bit.
a woman. Thank
Goblins just see
Okay.
everything as male.
Sorry, you elf people look the same to me.
you. Don't say that to the dark elves.
Nah, they have higher class than you.
Ooh, shots fired.
They pull rank here.
So moving on.
You want me to open that for you? Sure.
Bitch.
Okay,
You
so
guys-
I go to the general. What does he want?
Oh
Oh, no,
Well,
as
so-
I arrive at the general. Oh, sorry, is it not my turn yet?
no, it's gonna be.
Well, he was just covering
Yeah.
the goblin merchant since we were both going to the same place.
Fair enough. I apologize.
So
Archmage, yes.
you enter the entrance to the Archmage's
Presenting
tower.
slip.
The doorman
Papers, please.
looks you over. Is like, I think you'll do. They a very fancy dressed kind of dark elf. He looks like almost like a head waiter.
Oh, okay.
The maitre d'?
Yeah, like a maitre d' comes walking over to you. He gives you a look over. He thinks you look okay. Tonight is a very special dinner. We need waitstaff. It's your job to serve the hors d'oeuvres. Walk around the party. Can you do that? Are you sure? Alright.
You're missing one thing.
The elf is
But she
just
has not this
Spoken.
the elf is just nodding her head the whole time.
Yeah.
She hasn't spoken out of line.
Yes, yes. We should
Good.
actually say that because
I do mention that a lot, but people never remember.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's basically just nodding her head in response to.
Now we do have to clean you up a bit to make you presentable, but
She kind of just scratches like a knot in her hair, just kind of that's all just tangled. It's
just don't do anything foolish and everything will go alright for you, okay?
yes, don't do anything foolish like poison all the
thumbs up.
food.
She can't poison the food.
Alright.
What does she look like, a tor?
So you
The deadly nightshade ran out years ago.
roll a d20.
Add anything to it or not? Just straight 20?
Just straight d20.
Okay, that's a 19.
You're able to. They take you to like a back room. You're able to clean yourself up very, very nicely.
Good. I am super clean. My skin glistens.
Have you ever seen? What's his name? William Shakespeare.
Yes.
That kind of neck thing.
Oh,
he
like
had?
his giant thing?
They get something similar
Weird
to that to
crevasse
cover
looking
up
thing.
your slave collar because they don't want you to be
okay.
seen like that. They don't want people to know that they're resorting to like the lowest class of
Oh.
citizen to help with this event.
I see. I
Really?
see.
Yeah.
Her elvishness is not going to give that away.
No, they throw like coal on her face and stuff.
Oh no!
Oh,
And they put like all flour in her hair.
Do they use soap to rub on her face to make it look extra dark too while we're at it?
No. Just
Okay.
just coal and flour. That's how they do it.
And when it's all done, like she thinks she looks really good, but then
It's a 19. It looks
but
great.
then they say,
I look pretty damn good.
but then they say, it'll pass.
They give you a purple dress to put on as well. Very fancy looking.
Andraste wants this outfit because it's purple.
Fluffy collar. Fluffy poofy collar.
Yeah. And they give you a plate that has some kind of like, it almost looks like chopped up insects, like the back half of like some kind of 6-legged creature.
Ugh.
And so they give you the plate of these things and like, all right, walk around these, hand them out. After an hour, we're going to switch it up and give you drinks.
Andraste is trying to figure out, is it acceptable for her to speak while employed to this man?
Don't speak, just approach. And they don't expect you to say. The drow who's talking to you is a very nice, like you can tell he's a lower class citizen, so he's treating you with an air of respect that you're not used to.
Oh.
But, yeah.
What collar does he wear?
He doesn't wear a collar.
He doesn't wear a collar at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh, that's...
Does she get like a mask or something?
No.
Like the sort where it's like.
No, she's wearing makeup.
Yeah, she's wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Basically.
Andraste is not used to
Yeah.
being spoken in this manner.
Exactly, yeah. He's like a working class citizen, so he's got a little bit more like
He
caringness,
he
yeah.
understands.
He's got a little bit more. He's not as hard as some of the higher ups
Okay,
and
that's
the guards you're used to dealing with. He's not a
Okay.
military man or anything.
that's
like
at least
that.
a good thing to know.
I mean,
Yeah.
citizen male drow. You know how it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to wait staffing.
So it's a very, very busy area. You can see a lot of powerful people here. A lot of gold collars in this event. A lot of silver and gold. And music playing is very evil-y kind of music. Like, if this was an evil villain's lair, you would expect some like Phantom of the Opera guy in the corner.
Is there a Phantom of the Opera guy in the corner?
Yes, there is. There's a guy with a half mask on who's playing
Does
songs.
it look like a spider?
Yes. And on guitar, Voltaire Elemental.
I wouldn't.
Aren't all those drivers
doubt
like female or
it.
something, Brian?
I wouldn't doubt.
There is a
Voltaire.
drider who's playing a some kind of stringed instrument, and she's using her multiple legs
Web
to.
strings.
Yeah. This looks like a really if you weren't didn't hate these people, you might find this a very interesting party to be at.
But she's pretty for a drider.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Damn it!
Book this gig. Yeah. But yeah. So you walk around with the hors d'oeuvres. Just roll a dex check
Oh no.
to not make a fool of yourself.
That's a crit 23.
You're sliding through this crowd.
I am so classy.
They don't even see you. They just see this plate going around. And
I am so classy.
what-
I just
people are like, I need
totally
that. Oh,
blend in.
here's one. I'll take one
As
of
soon
that.
as they
eat that."
speak, just like, oh man, I feel why thank you.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna give a polite smile,
now roll
polite bow.
a perception check.
Okay. 4.
You're not able to hear any interesting tidbits while you're doing this, but you could feel like
It's because you're so focused on your job.
yeah. You
At
do
least
such,
I'm putting on a good act and
Yeah.
getting the favor of
Yeah.
this house. That is an important thing.
Yeah. So you're not able to glean any information from your current go around this party, but you do an amazing job. Yeah. And in no time at all, you're back, empty plate, and even the guy's like, "Oh, this is, wow, that was pretty good. Let's get your tray filled up with drinks and get ready for the actual dinner." So while that's going on, we're gonna go to somebody else.
Yeah, sure.
I believe Andrew actually rolled higher than me.
Okay.
And you're going to the general's house.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you go to the general's house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a female drow at the door.
I
She-
show her my paper.
Show your paper. She looks you up and down. It's like, let me see your muscles.
Oh no.
This must be the general.
I show her my muscles. My
Dear.
strength is 11.
So average
He's still a
queen.
dragon.
Oh, yeah,
form.
it's
He
above
still has
average.
muscle on him.
No,
Ah,
that's
you'll do.
average.
If like 10 is civilian, 11's a little above it.
Granted, he's still a dragonborn and he still has some kind of muscle
Yeah.
definition.
I go in.
He's not scrawny.
We need you
It's all bulk, no
to
actual muscle.
to do a lot of hard cleaning. This chimney needs to be completely spotless before the general gets home from the banquet this evening.
You're Cinderella.
Also, we need you to restock the wood for the fire,
I nod.
clean his weapons,
I nod.
and prepare his suit of armor for battle.
I nod.
All right, get to it.
I nod.
What would you like to do first?
Let's check the suit of armor.
If only we swap
Roll
places.
a d20.
Because the armor would probably
Are
take
you
so long.
proficient with any kind of armor?
Oh, what's light armor?
Roll with disadvantage. This is heavy armor.
I wear light armor.
This is heavy armor, though. Roll with disadvantage. to
Okay,
get ready.
let's see which nat one I get. Oh, that's going to be a 17 on the die, and this is going to be the nat one. Nope, just a 4.
All right.
Was
so
that perception?
So it's going to take you a while to get this done, because you have no idea anything about heavy armor.
It's probably a good idea that you started on the armor first,
Okay.
though.
I rolled how much time it's going to take.
It was me.
You have a set amount of time to get this done by,
Mm-hmm.
and about a good chunk of that time is taken getting this armor ready.
Oh, well, that sucks.
To be fair, it's heavy armor, and it would take a lot more maintenance.
Well, whatever.
That's true.
How long did it take me?
I'm not telling you, but it took you think more than an hour.
Great. So is it at least pristine?
Roll d20, just normal d20, no modifiers.
16 on the die.
You are not an expert in heavy armor,
Mm-hmm.
but you think this looks really good,
All right.
and you're proud. You think you could be proud of this.
What's next on the list?
You can restock the wood for the fire, or clean the chimney,
Not a sword?
and the weapons. Clean the weapons as well.
Well, his weapons are next. His sword.
All right.
Because
roll it-
what's a
roll
warrior
d-
without his
Are
blade?
you proficient with any weapons?
Yes, actually, I'm proficient with all simple.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Short swords, long swords, rapiers, hand crossbows,
Simple weapons.
Roll with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be.
I don't even need to make a second roll.
Roll
Hey!
again. Roll again though. Just.
For that 21.
12 on the second
No,
one, but
okay.
20 on the first.
Okay,
Do
so
the thing.
you know all about these kinds of weapons.
Ah,
you know.
finally.
You look in the cupboards, you find the kind of, the average +1 magic polish. It's a brand. It doesn't actually do anything.
Oh, that's
Aw.
the brand. That's the brand.
yeah,
It's like
+1 shine.
House Dovardens
I
+1
used
shine.
to
I
use
know.
that.
Yeah, it's not as good as purple quality cleaner, but it's just
Yes, because I'm
The
pretty
best
sure I used up
brand
a
is
lot of my
Angry
time.
Mountain Men's Clean and Shine.
But it takes no time. You clean his
From
swords. You see a little
My
crossbow.
village.
You just tighten the strings on
From
that
Doroth
may as well.
Trading Company.
You did a good job.
Sure.
You've actually
It's
it took you
very-
such a little time. If you'd like to roll any kind of check on these weapons, just to see if they're cool at all.
Is that a perception check?
They're dark elf stuff. Of
Well,
course
you
they're
know,
cool.
you could do like an Arcana or something if you'd like.
Or an investigation, whatever.
My
Yeah,
investigation
investigation.
is only slightly higher than my arcana.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do investigation. That's not even going. Nope, not even.
You just look at the sword. You just see your own reflection in it. You're like, I did a good job. I am awesome.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that chimney.
Okay.
I'm very shiny in this sword.
So there's cleaning the chimney or restocking the wood. Which would you like to do first?
Let's take care of the chimney first, because if I get wood and the chimney's not clean.
All right. So this chimney is filthy. It's gonna take some
Chimney
time
in the
to clean it.
Underdark.
So
That's
roll,
bizarre.
I just
Not to mention-
So first roll a strength check, then roll a dex check.
Not to mention, like, after you've
Okay.
done sweeping the chimney, you gotta clean up the...
Yeah.
Strength first. That's.
That one.
Nat 1 on your strength. Roll a dex now.
Should I even bother?
Yes, you should.
Yes, do the thing.
That's gonna be a
14 for Dex.
Okay, so you take the chimney cleaner brush.
Yes.
You put it in, and you get it stuck right away.
Oh, this isn't good.
You take some time to kind of jimmy it out. As soon as you do, you just get covered head to foot in ash.
I'm
you
just
are-
I blink twice.
roll a con check.
Constitution save or
Yeah,
check?
Save.
Oh no.
Wheeze.
Oh, I don't have bonus for this.
14.
Giant spider.
You
I've
start,
I-
start coughing a little bit, but it's not like uncontrollable.
I just like to point out, I've rolled three. I've rolled 3 numbers today on my d20. A 1, a 12, and a
You're
20.
fine.
Yeah.
That's it. I've not rolled anything else.
That is.
Chimney's still. In fact, it's even worse now that all the stuff and
further away.
everything has come out. There's actually
They'll be
spilling out onto
louder.
the normal floor.
I need to get this clean.
Yes, you do.
How? What do I do?
Well, roll. Which would you like to start on first? The outside floor or clean the top of the chimney?
Well, let's do the top of the chimney because that's coming out anyway.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, another +0. I wonder what I'm going to... Is that a 7?
Yes.
Oh, thank God, it's not another 1.
Now roll a dex.
4.
+2.
Maybe you should get green dice for your green
Okay.
dragon.
I'm going to do that. Thank
So
you.
you continue to. It's actually going to take you so much time. We're going to move on to somebody else.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Alright. I guess I'm dealing with the High Priestess. Or plural if it's priestess.
So you
Let's
enter
hope you
the,
make a better impression than I did.
You go to the
Yeah,
temple.
don't steal gold.
You knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Door opens. You see a drow priestess. She looks you up and down, and she looks disgusted.
Oh, at least I didn't get that look.
He's a gorgon.
Can I help you?
I was looking for a job.
Show the
Ma'am.
paper.
Here are my papers.
Ugh. I think we're okay. And she closes the door in your face.
At least you didn't get slapped. We actually got away with talking to someone higher than him without getting a bitch slap.
She opens the door and slaps him.
She don't want to touch that.
Oh.
Yeah.
She might get.
She might get
or-
stones.
So,
Oh.
yeah, so you are left in the cold, unwanted.
But you still have that.
Can I go to a different High Priestess?
I mean, you can try a different door if you'd like.
Sure. I'll try a different door.
Do a perception check to look for another entrance.
That's probably going to be an 11. Yep.
Alright, so you start at like the servant entrance, but you can see there's like a main entrance for like worship people to go into. And there's also a giant hole in the ceiling.
The person that closed the door on my face,
That was in the servant's entrance.
what did they look like?
She looked like a middle of the road kind of pretty, like
What color collar?
she wasn't wearing a collar.
Okay.
But she looks like she was not a full-blown priestess,
She was
but
an
like
acolyte. An
Yeah,
acolyte,
yeah, an
that's
acolyte.
You
the
could
word.
try again. Hope you get someone else.
So yeah, you said there was another door?
yeah, there's another door.
I'll
Yeah,
knock
the
on
main
the
door.
other door.
I see you knock on the other door.
No.
Takes some time. Door opens. Same woman again.
Oh no!
What do you want?
Act like you
How's,
haven't seen her yet.
What? I just told you to get lost. Why are you
drow-
still here?
All drow look the same.
I was hoping maybe I could speak to a different High Priestess. I'm very versatile. I can
Get ready. Oh wait, no, she's not
Are
gonna smack that
You rolling
face.
charisma check on her?
a persuasion check.
I mean,
Yeah.
she might not be too much higher than us if she's only an acolyte.
I'm quite capable of
Yeah, she is.
accomplishing
So
tasks.
she's pretty low.
11.
Alright, so she says, I do not doubt that you're very versatile. Unfortunately for you, all the other priestesses were invited to the banquet, and I'm the only one here right now.
Eat
I
her.
mean,
What? Unhinge your jaw like a snake.
And quick.
she's
I
gonna,
have a human head.
she's gonna feel a bit sorry for you. She's, alright, I'll let you, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you, miss.
And you slip
Click.
her in.
Like,
I don't think she has one.
So she takes you upstairs. She says, I guess this is a job you can do.
How does he get upstairs if he doesn't have legs?
I've seen
can
snakes
slither
get
like a
upstairs.
You can slither up
Okay.
to that.
It's how I
You saw that hole in the roof, and
Yes.
she leads you into that room, and you can see all the debris everywhere. She's like, "This needs to be cleaned up before everyone else gets back."
Yes, ma'am.
She's actually gonna stand there and watch you clean, and she's kind of both disgusted and intrigued by you.
Okay.
Brandon.
So then, I'm guessing I'd be taking all the debris. Is it wood?
It's like
Plaster,
stone and a
stone.
bit of wood and a lot of stone.
It's mostly stone because it's.
There's
super
also
dark.
some furniture that's kind of been crushed.
I guess that'd probably get tossed as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll start by taking the wood and throwing it out. I'm sure there's like some dumpster or something.
Just throwing it out the hole.
No, like,
No, do it.
Oscar, is it alright if I take it down normally, or you want me to throw it out the hole?
Oh. Yeah, it's not my garden down there. You could throw it out there if you want.
think I'll take it out normally so I don't crush the guard and step on anyone's toes.
Alright.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't think you'll be stepping on any toes with your tail.
Yeah, sliding on people's toes.
Or those toes will be getting splinters.
So I've never seen a manner of creature like you. What are you?
I used to be human, but that was over 200 years ago.
Humans don't, pardon me, but humans don't live to be that old usually.
I know, but I had a run-in with a cursed artifact, and it turned me into this monster. I stopped aging when that happened.
Better you than me, I suppose. But
Do you still have that artifact?
you look ugly.
No.
What kind of artifact was it?
My greed got the better of me. It looked like a big sapphire.
How big?
About the size of a heart. But the moment I touched it, this otherworldly voice came to me. And I started warping into this creature.
Oh, it's very pathetic of you. I almost feel sorry.
Almost.
But you're only human.
It's not something you can expect until it's too late.
I've seen a number of curses in my time. None as severe as this.
I don't know too much about the creator of the curse. I only know that her own servants are quite powerful.
She's gonna do a check on you. I detect lingering divinity in your curse. You've angered something powerful. I do not know what, but I could tell you that much.
I can kind of believe that, because normal restoration spells do not solve this problem. The only way I can get rid of this is if I find that artifact and destroy it.
I would wish you luck on your search, but you're never getting out of here.
Oh, I have eternity on my side.
That is true. Perhaps we'll get out of here one day.
When everyone's dead.
But anyway, back to work with you.
She said we.
And she's actually gonna leave you alone now. But if you'd like to roll a perception or like some kind of check on her.
That'd be an insight.
I guess I'll insight her, and then I'll do a different check to percept the room. I don't insight her.
Okay, yeah.
And I barely percept the room.
Brandon, I think your table is cursed.
That was a 1 and a 2.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Roll another, get
the
a
room
3.
you're in is upstairs.
Ooh.
And you can't, because you're not used to Drow architecture, you have no idea what is actually broken and what isn't.
Oh.
So it's like a guessing game for
Oh.
you at this point.
Alright.
Like, you don't even know what happened.
It's just a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe a rock fell.
It would. They are
Yeah.
in the Underdark. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be completely out of possibility.
But I'll start with the wood
Alright.
on the floor.
Roll strength. How strong are you?
I do have a bonus to my strength.
Good.
So 19.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long. You're able to get the wood. Actually, roll the dex as well. Sleight of hand. Or something. I don't know.
Well, sleight of hand would be 19.
Okay,
Regular
so
dex would still be 19.
So you got all this broken pieces of wood. Some of it has nails in it, some doesn't. You're actually able to fashion yourself some kind of like, not a cart, but like a pallet. So you can fit more stuff onto it to take it out of here.
Oh, yeah. It'll slide down the stairs nicely.
Yeah. You may have to clean it up once it gets to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot more effective.
But yeah, you can get more done faster.
In that case, I'll look for furniture under the hole that has like rubble on top of it.
Yeah.
That might not seem like it's in one piece.
Alright.
Shove that on top of the cart.
So I want you
Or
to
pallet.
roll a d20.
Oh.
Brandon, your
Yeah.
table is cursed.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a little bit.
All right.
Come
To
back
the
to me.
mines then.
First we're going to take care of these three, then to you two. because you guys are gonna. Who knows what you're gonna do?
Aw.
So Faith,
Yes.
Don't you have yours, bro?
drinks are up.
Like, do you want
I got
yours?
drinks.
At this point, everyone is sitting down at the table to eat.
Oh, boy.
Maybe.
They give you the plate of drinks. There's a lot of different
Actually,
types
no,
of
I'm not
drinks,
gonna have the Samuels.
and they list to you which drink goes
Why?
to which person.
Mhm.
All right. Roll a knowledge check to remember this.
Would it be intelligence?
Yeah.
Julian has arrived, just so you know. So I'll go get him.
That's a 9. Okay. 17.
17. Okay, so 17. You remember which goes to which.
The green one goes to this person, the red one goes to this one, the one that's on
Exactly.
fire goes to this one.
Yeah.
It happens to be color coded for convenience.
So
Wait, don't.
so you go to the tables.
Can I do a performance to do
Yes.
it in style?
You can do a performance to do it in style. Yes.
That's a 10, so that's moderate.
You walk normally to the table.
Okay, I didn't drop everything. That's
Yeah.
the most important.
You look
part.
very professional.
I put on a dignified stance and
then
present
drop
each
everything
one
all over
of the
everyone's lap.
drinks to the patrons.
So you get to the tables. If you'd like to roll a perception check.
Sure. 12.
All right. You're still not quite able to hear anything super interesting from all these higher ups talking, but you do get like a over here just in passing. Like, yes, it looks very nice on top of the tower. We're still happy with how the whole operation went.
Operation.
That's all you hear.
Oh, by the way, Julian's here.
Yeah.
Say hi, Julian.
What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time.
No, you haven't.
Exactly.
Good job. We made a whole deal of not making a big deal about it, and then you ruined it, Jeremy.
She's
Just
just kind
wanted
of
to
thinking
touch
in
on
her
it.
head, is this what...
No, it's
Which
all right.
was-
It's all right.
Sneak in.
Just joking.
You
Is-
ruined it,
She's kind of thinking
Jeremy.
in the back of her head, wondering, is this what Wix was talking about?
Could be.
Right,
Who knows?
I'm gonna insight that. 14.
This sounds you.
This is
You can imagine. He
This-
said something about some kind of process. So operation process, maybe.
Is the Archmage in attendance?
Yes, he's sitting at the head of the table.
That's what I figured.
His daughter's on one side of him. There's a noticeably empty seat on his other side.
Huh. That's strange. Because everyone is here, but there's no one sitting in the other chair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about this Archmage except that he's the one behind the collars and their grand scheme. So, are they all wearing?
All the people around him are wearing gold collars. Some of the people at the end of the table that you can tell are like less important are wearing silver collars.
That's strange. So even with the hierarchy, there's a hierarchy.
Yes.
That is weird.
Roll perception.
Bureaucracy. Yeah. Layers.
Elves
17.
have layers.
You can tell that all the people with gold collars are the super important people. Like
Okay.
the you met yesterday.
The high priestess,
high
of
priestess?
the Local Temple.
You can see
The
the
Archmage.
general, the archmage, the high up captains. Then you have like +1s and stuff that are less important people, but are still important. Like you see a lot of other priestesses.
So like the really important people have gold. The second tier have the silver, and then
you
you have the scrubs like us.
Schmucks.
Yes.
Well,
You have
there's
the
the plebes
scrubs
in the
like
middle.
us.
They don't have Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
The people in the middle don't have.
But you could always ask people in the kitchen questions when you get back in.
That's true. Because I'd probably be running around giving drinks
Yeah.
like cray cray.
Yeah.
Just remember, you're a drow with a poofy collar thing.
And you you remembered where everyone was. You served your drinks. You get back into the kitchen.
Who's in the kitchen?
That the same drow who's been talking to you all night. There's some chefs. There's like a little kobold who's making desserts. And you wouldn't expect it, but he's actually doing a pretty cool job.
Huh.
Like he's really getting into it. Like he's looking at every little
He's like-
cherry he's putting on top. And
He's like Gordon Ramsay, but as a
Meepo.
kobold. Oh my god, Meepo found a profession.
He's got a name tag and it says Meepo on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I wouldn't.
His little black collar has a little addition that says that. Yeah.
Oh my
Yay.
god, it is Meepo.
Multiverse confirmed.
Oh my god.
Stop that.
What do they have collars on?
The chefs don't, but some of the people who are like you do.
Okay, so some of the workers do have like the
Yeah.
black collars.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are they doing? Just like preparing all the food and everything?
All various kind of. There's people
L'chaim.
going through freezer, grabbing stuff. There's a guy chopping. There's like a Gordon Ramsay guy. He's he's a dark elf and he's just yelling at people that are doing stuff wrong.
It's rotten!
I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not doing anything wrong then.
And there's there's that one guy who's in charge of the whole operation that you've been talking to, who seems very nice.
Who at least isn't going, who
And
at
he-
least isn't treating me like shit.
Yeah, and he's kind of just standing there, just like he's just waiting for everything to go wrong, but
He's
it hasn't
he's
happened
like
yet.
standing on pins and needles, just like, oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
Because he knows if anything goes wrong, he's the guy who's going to get
It's-
killed for it.
So he's like very, very stressed about it.
He can't, yeah.
Is there like a quill and parchment in here or something?
There are some, yeah.
Are they just like laying around or something?
They're laying around, but they're in like a certain area.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go to pick up a piece of parchment and a quill and just scribble on it, am I allowed to talk? And holding it up to the man who was speaking with me before.
He's going to slap you.
That he looks at you and he's like, yeah, of course, why wouldn't you? To back here you are, yes.
She writes, thank you first, and then kind of breathes a sigh of relief.
And she writes, thank you.
Yeah.
Because she's being polite.
I'm trying not to die.
This is a
That dying
very
is definitely a
important
priority.
event, it seems.
It appears a priority
It is.
that
This is-
Nadar has forgotten.
This is the banquet for the war feast. Next week, all the troops are shipping out, so they're having a celebratory night of it.
Shipping out
The invasion of the above ground.
of the above world.
Yep. This time they think it's going to be different than the last time. So, we'll see.
What do you mean by different?
Probably got their asses kicked.
Well, the last time when the Lord Savitar was here, a bunch of heroes rose up and stopped her. The world was covered in darkness. She was defeated. Everything goes back to normal. They had every reason they should have won, and we still lost.
And so it's believed that fate will go in your hands this time around.
That's what they say every time. I mean, I'm a realist.
And you don't believe these prophecies?
It's not really a prophecy. It's just we got this new power, and they want to show it off. Who knows? I mean, it is, very amazing. He points to like your collar, and he's like, "It is very amazing stuff." But still,
I'm
I
Quite
don't. I
sure.
find it very barbaric in nature.
so you're against the idea?
I mean, we all got our problems. We're all different people in the end of the day. Not all dark elves are jerks, but a lot of us are.
Well, I can say that much. That seems like a majority that I've encountered seem that way to go against this, to prove the stereotype.
Yes.
It's not often that a dark elf actually speaks to someone lower with at least an air of friendliness, or at least even ground and understanding.
Well, I'm myself I'm only low class citizen, so
And yet
I'm used to be treating similar.
that's still tiers above us.
Yes.
And for that kindness and hospitality, I thank you. If I could do something more for that, I would. But
I would not concern yourself with me. Although if you have any family on the surface, I would pray for their safety.
whatever family is up there, I'm not sure where they are. Right now, I only have a handful and one of my own.
Well, I wish you the best, but we have a kitchen. We have a dinner to feed.
Quite, and many people who I'm not sure if they can hold their liquor.
Well,
I'm pretty sure someone was getting a little bit too into their beverage.
well, I would not be concerned with that. The amount of spellcasters in there that can, and nobody wants to annoy the Archmage. People are going to be respectful. I wouldn't be too worried about the guests reacting badly. I'm more concerned with these people in here.
I noticed that at the table there was a chair that was empty.
Roll a persuasion check.
15, so not bad.
He gives a little, like, hesitant kind of sigh, and he's like, we don't talk about that.
Not something you want to speak of?
Don't think
He kind of looks around a little bit. He leans in. When the invasion last time happened,
I know what this means.
Oh.
there were 2 drow that led our forces. The Avatar of Wolf and a man by the name of Valen Jarl, the Archmage's brother. The 2 of them were twins, separable. The Archmage happened to be the mate of the Avatar of Wolf.
Oh well, this is bad.
And so...
It's said, for all intents and purposes, he keeps that seat vacant for his deceased wife. In reality, we think he keeps it. Everyone knows he keeps it vacant for his brother.
So there's an air of mystery behind the empty seat.
No, it's common knowledge, but nobody is brave enough to say that it's common knowledge that he's keeping it empty for his brother and not his
Wife.
Well, whatever comes about that is his burden to bear, so that's none of my problem.
Exactly.
I'm just here to take the drinks and make sure I do not get slapped in the face.
Well, you're doing a very good job of it. Speaking of drinks, time for desserts.
Mr. Kobold is very happy with his desserts.
And we're going to move back to you.
So after my last failed attempt, I presume the chimney threw up again.
Yes. You are everything. You can't even see anymore. Like it takes you a minute to clean off your eyes. There is so much filth.
I don't see how this could get any worse. I say as I try again.
Roll. So, are you trying to clean the chimney again, or are you going to start cleaning the floor?
Chimney.
Alright, roll.
Might as well get all of it on the floor. before we
That's
start wiping
gonna
it.
be a 16 strength. Oh, no, 14 strength and 10 dex.
Okay.
Not bad.
You finally are able to use this thing after your many failures. 3rd time's the charm. But and there's not much left because it's all fallen on you at this point.
Yes.
Instead of a green dragonborn, you're now a black dragonborn.
Yes, you are.
Hey.
You clean.
That's racist.
You clean the top up.
Yep.
And now you gotta clean the floor.
Her character's more racist.
I hope the general doesn't come home early. I say as I move to the floor.
Okay.
What check is that to?
This is gonna be pure dex.
Oh, pure dex. Yay, I'm trained in that. And that's gonna be 16.
I believe
Roll
in
the
you.
dice again.
7.
Okay. You've inhaled so much coal at this point. You're a little bit weak. So you rolled with disadvantage.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! So you start cleaning, but it's gonna take you a lot of time to do this because you are not like you're.
You know what? Before I get clean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frank. Before I get clean, I'm actually gonna grab that firewood.
You can go grab the firewood first. Okay, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll
so
strength. What'd you get?
8.
Okay, you are able to get the firewood to the place, but it takes you some time, and you are exhausted when you're done with it. We're gonna go to you now, because it's gonna take you a while.
Alright, back to me then.
Yeah. So you've got the wooden pallet made, and you've got a whole bunch of stuff on it.
Not your day.
I know.
I'm gonna
That
assume
was
it's
the
full.
last time we saw a dragon.
So I'll start moving it down sliding it down the stairs.
All right. Do a strength check to push it to the stairs.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
3.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It's very heavy,
That sounds cool.
but you
Whoops. Handshake.
Is it advantage because it's on a pallet now?
You did say
That
it was
is-
easier to move.
that he overloaded the pallet.
Oh,
He got greedy.
you underestimated your own damn strength.
You got greedy.
Overestimated.
Yeah. So you have two choices now. You can try again, or you can try to unload some of the items on this cart.
I guess I'll unload half the items on the cart.
All right. Roll the strength check again.
Better, 12.
You're
There you
able to
go.
move it to the top of the stairs, no problem. It's much lighter now.
Okay.
Now roll a dex to keep hold of it and not
You
have
probably
it.
just had too much stone on it.
Yeah.
Well, the dex check is...
Oh god.
That's
Yeah.
like the fourth
Net one.
or fifth one I've rolled.
So you.
God.
second-
Oh wait, Brennan has the curse of ones this week.
No,
Where's
Andrew
the
gave
dunce
him the
cup?
curse.
Hold
So
on,
I
give
still
me
have
that.
the curse.
So you take it to the top of the stairs. You start leaning it over the side,
For dunce cup.
and the second it starts to tilt, you lose complete control of it and just slides to the bottom.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
You know what? Alt one. Just put alt once again.
And
Just do
and
it.
the pallet breaks at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
Oh, I guess I won't be using that anymore.
no. Pallet, no.
Dead.
Question:
You killed it, Brennan. You
Don't
murdered
you
the
eat
pallet.
stone?
Yes. Well,
Alright.
sedimentary rock, yes.
Ah, okay. So now you got a broken pallet and a whole bunch. It's only half the items it would have been.
Yeah.
So there's that. But the drow lady has
Probably heard that.
and she
Run.
comes over to you. She
Running
looks
away
up
is
the
a good
stairs
idea.
at you. Do you want me to grab you a wheelbarrow?
Damn,
Yes,
that's
thank
nice.
you.
She kind of gives you a little sigh and she walks away.
Pathetic.
They
It's
have
like
wheelbarrows down here.
A sad creature you are.
underbarrows.
She
Underbarrel,
didn't even slap
underbarrels.
you.
Yeah.
You've been given pity.
This
You are a.
is, this
you
isn't
are
the
a,
same drow priestess.
You are
Yeah.
a sad, strange little
This is
man.
a
I can
regular
hear you.
servant.
So
Exactly.
what do you want to do now? What's your choice?
I guess while I wait for her to bring the wheelbarrow, I'll go upstairs and eat whatever rocks are up there.
Alright, so
Oh, no.
roll a constitution check to see how many rocks you can just scarf down.
Oh my gosh.
He's a Gorod.
I
He just,
think
Oh, he's
that's
a
gonna be
Gorgon.
a 14.
Alright.
He's a Goron.
You don't know
Gorgon.
why you didn't do this before, so you just start
Wouldn't
grabbing
that be
rocks and
great
shoving them in
race,
your
though?
mouth. You're able to eat 70% of all the rocks up here before you get full.
what?
It's actually a 15, but okay.
That's fine.
Did he like expand because of the stone?
I'm a big guy.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
But you're able to, you just scarf them all down.
No, like with how
They're very yummy. They taste like,
cherries.
no, like,
Rocks. Rock soup.
no, like, what's
Rock
the type
salt.
of, I'm trying to think. They taste kind of salty. I guess is the best way to
Come
describe
away.
it.
Oh, there's
Rock
a lot
salt.
of calcium here.
Yeah,
Die.
yeah. Alright. So you eat the rocks.
If you
You hear her scraping, so you assume she's back with the wheelbarrow.
and half
I
of the
go
rock is
to the
gone.
wheelbarrow. I guess I'll start loading the stuff on the wheelbarrow.
And she's actually going to help you a little bit, so roll with advantage. Cause
And she doesn't notice the missing rocks.
She might just not care.
I thank her for the
Of
assistance.
course she doesn't care. They're
It's-
rocks.
17 on the advantage.
yeah, I'm not doing this for you. I don't want to get blamed for all this. So besides, you got no legs, only 2 arms. You may as well have a hand with this bit. And
No legs, only
you fill
noodle.
the card up pretty fast. Just lets you.
You can bring the stone back with you and have
Carry it
stone
out and, like-
snacks.
Well, I'm not eating the wood.
No.
Well, no, not the
No.
wood, but you can bring the stone snacks with you.
I guess I dump it.
Yeah, she directs you to a little refuse area where you can dump the wood.
Then I guess I'll go back upstairs and clean more.
All right, roll another strength. Well, So now, because you've eaten 75% of the stone, there's just some more wood, a couple pieces of furniture. You don't know if they're broken or not, and the rest of the stone.
I'll ask her.
Mhm.
Which piece of the furniture do you want to salvage in the room?
Roll a charisma check.
20.
She kind of looks at you funny, like you have no idea. She points at a couple pieces. Like, those ones that are undamaged, leave those. Those ones that are missing limbs, you can take them. And so she's able to direct you which ones. Oh, it's only about half of the stuff you thought was broken is actually broken.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah. So you've actually cleaned up the majority of this room.
That's good then. I don't know what's left.
Me hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
So you can roll another strength check to start moving stuff again.
16.
Alright, it's going to take you some time because you're down a pallet. But you're able to take handfuls of stuff, take it down to the wheelbarrow, go back up. But it's going to take you some time to do all that. So we're going to move over to you, Faith.
Well, Julian is here. Did you want to do stuff?
Well, I want to just get you guys done first, because you're all almost finished.
Oh, cool.
Okie dokie.
I'm almost dead.
Yes.
Okey-doke, yeah.
Yes.
How many levels of exhaustion does he have
We'll
at
see.
this point?
He feels
So
fine.
that little cobalt that was making the
Oh.
desserts.
Meatball.
Yeah.
Wow, someone needs new brakes.
Table talk.
He's
Just let him.
he's crafting all of them, and you think he's making like little sorbets and stuff.
Like
and,
little spider
and,
webs.
yeah, he's got little. He's taking like whipped cream and making spider web like
Spooky.
stuff with it.
She's just kind of.
And after each one, he goes,
Kick it up a notch. Bam.
Oh my God, no. He's not Emerald.
yeah.
I think he's more
But
Guy
he
Fieri
hasn't
than
like
anything
he hasn't
else.
said anything to you
There
yet.
you go.
But he's like taking like handfuls of like almonds, and he's just going,
Just like the meme of just like.
yeah. Like he looks really fancy for what he's doing.
She's just kind of waiting on him.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 6, 7.
You think this guy's like a master craftsman? Like
Oh, it's so pretty.
you've never seen anyone this, and you're kind of afraid to interrupt him.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. I'm just like,
You're just standing there, just like looking at this beauty.
If
that-
I
and just-
wasn't a slave, I would try to steal one for Parnassus. But I'm not going to do that because I like having fingers.
do you say that out loud?
No, this is her
And your wife.
thought. No, this
And
is her
you're
thought.
dead.
No, this is her thought process.
You suddenly hear that one dark elf that kind of was like Gordon Ramsay start yelling, "You! Get those desserts on the table now!"
Okay.
So yeah,
Whoa.
Do
No.
you
it.
interrupt. You
God.
Yes,
no.
chef.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
gonna
a
cry.
performance to do it swankily.
Now you gotta talk to
to the
the
kobold.
kobold. Yeah. Now he kind of looks at you like, huh?
Yeah, we need to get these out on the table.
Yes, yummy.
Yes, quite.
They are the deliciouses.
Doing it swankily and sweet
With
style.
freshness and style.
So he's gonna give you
14.
help to load them onto your plate.
Okay, 14 to do it in style.
He's very bad at it.
Well, that's why he got you.
That's why I help arrange.
Because every time he dives in, he's like, "Fat for a dragon, yeah." Like you can kind of tell he actually has. He's just doing stuff that looks fancy. He's actually got no idea what these movements mean.
She half wants to like give him like a pet on the head, like it's okay, you're doing your best. She's like, you're doing.
And when you kind of pat him on the shoulder, he kind of gives you like a little, kind of like a cat, like he
Just
nuzzles
kind of like
into it a
scritches
bit.
behind like his ear fin.
Patronizing the chef, great.
He grabs another. Look at this. The way it looks like a spider web. They like spiders.
Just kind
And
of,
look, the little almonds are flies trapped in the web.
just kind of doing the same thing as.
Yeah.
And again, swankily taking it,
Bam.
like doing a little swish in my dress,
Yeah.
presenting
Needs
each
more butter.
person.
So you guys actually spend a lot more time than you should
Add a stick of
doing this little
butter.
performance between each other. But you get the
Quality in
desserts. and you go out.
It's to
Right,
make it a
that's funny.
show for the guests. It's
Well, right
all-
now it's just you and the
And the
guy
ghoul.
talking. Yeah, but you go out, and now you'd like to do a performance to show off.
Yeah, that was a 14 to do. That's what I
Okay.
did before.
Oh no, that was to load all the stuff
Oh,
onto
okay.
your plate.
19. Oh
So you
yeah,
come out,
so swang.
You can see everyone's kind of
Catwalking
a
it.
little annoyed that the desserts aren't out yet. But the second you come out, you give this grand performance.
Wah!
It makes up for it. They're
They are entertained.
happy to see you. You're doing like little like turns
banana
and stuff.
cream
Like,
I'm like Lumiere from
Yeah,
Beauty and the
just
Beast.
work it.
yeah, you do. They're giving you all the desserts.
It's like-
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Yeah.
It's like a ballet in the dining
It's
room.
a 20
There you go. Showmanship.
and a 14.
Like the
so
air
20.
between all the
Okay,
tables.
so
like a
you
catwalk
you
type
overhear
thing.
people talking again.
Yeah. Everyone's cheering.
You're gonna say, like, yes, it's. We will attack first thing Monday morning, so 6 days from now.
They have a Monday in this world.
Yeah.
Hey, not saying anything,
Yeah.
but just going through the
The
performance.
table, the tunnels are all prepared. Will lead right into the capital of that city, and they never even know we're there.
Do they say which capital city?
They don't really. They just say the capital of the city. They don't really say.
Okay, so in 1 week,
Yeah.
Monday equals invasion.
Yeah. Yeah, the battle plans look great. I mean, the Archmage, he really knows his stuff.
Does the Archmage at least seem pleased at the banquet?
It's not really in his honor, but it's for his show.
Okay, so
He's just
this at least
watching-
makes him look
He's
good.
watching everybody else, kind of.
Okay.
And he thinks he's better than everyone. He's just showing how great of a man he is for them.
Parnassus can curb stomp you any day.
Yeah. And
Not saying that.
when you give his daughter her sword, she's like, this is melted a bit. You people should be ashamed of how long you're taking back there. And you think she's about to slap you. But you get away fast enough. And you get back to the kitchen. Dinner's gone off without a hitch.
She kind of just breathes a very big sigh of really just, whoo!
The dark elf gives you a pat on the back and said, you did a very fabulous job. If you would like, there's a bunch of us are about to split some of the leftovers, like a little celebratory dinner. I have no problem with you and the rest of the slaves taking back some for your friends and cohorts, because you guys could probably use it.
Yes. Yes, we could.
Well, let's celebrate for now. Good job this evening.
Silly request. Can I keep the outfit?
Fortunately, it's not mine to give away.
Okay. It was a shot.
Yeah.
But the food is more than
Yeah, exactly.
welcomed. So thank you very much. I don't think I've ever caught your name.
No, you haven't.
Pardon my manners.
Hold on, I gotta look up my random name generator.
Activate the machine!
Pardon
The
my,
random
Ring,
name
ring, ring,
machine!
ring, ring.
pardon my manners.
Yep.
Just kind of
His
whisked
name-
very quickly into this all, so
His
excuse
name
me for
is
that.
what?
Yes.
His name is huh?
His name is Slim Shady.
Them shitty
Go on.
doors.
I thought his name was Mithrilmore, though. Is that connected?
My name is Willie Strokes.
Willie Strokes.
Yes.
Willie Strokes had a different career before now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thank Mr. Strokes for his kind gesture and
Willie Strokes.
Insert
any
different
kind of
strokes
food out
reference
that
here.
I can. What's
I was
the
gonna say
food that
Underdark
comes out?
right district, but
It's
okay.
just all sorts of stuff. All really good, finely cut. There's a gelatin made of acidic slime.
I
There's
don't think I want to.
no, it's treated. It's
He
nice.
works for the
Is
Underdark
there a
It's like
Kingfisher?
orange
Kingfisher?
almost. There is not.
There is
You
no
mean
Kingfisher.
There's not.
Black
That
Light
one is
District?
there's pieces of one. It's all been opened and eaten. It's
Oh,
gone.
okay.
There's some nicely
That's his
chopped
night
up
job.
hooker
That's his
or
night
caved
job,
hooker,
man.
whatever.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
cave hooker.
There's-
Not that. Some
Cave Fisher, not Hooker.
No.
Bad Evan.
No, it was no. It's a hook.
Hooktors.
Hooktor, yes.
hooktours.
Uh,
Hookers.
That's different.
Yes.
You don't want to eat hookers.
I mean, it's really high class
Hooker
food,
horrors.
so
There's some there's a piercer that's been laid out like a cooked pig, you know,
like
with like an apple in its mouth, apple in its top, pincers. It looks very well done.
Bugs.
You can still take anything that hasn't been completely.
Yeah, whatever you can fit in your bag, they let you take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
diet.
I guess. Can I also take some of the quill and parchment as well if it's just laying around?
Yeah, they got no problem with that. There's a
Okay.
lot less because that was used for like to take the orders, but there's enough for you to take.
Okay,
a good
cool. I'll
amount.
take some of that. I'll take some of the food left before going on my way, thanking Mr. Strokes for his hospitality.
He says, I wish before you leave. He kind of like says, I wish you well for your safety.
Ryan.
You know, hopefully you don't meet your end soon. You are very skilled,
That's not.
but I know life in the Underdark can be tough, and it's never a guaranteed day to day.
No, it is not. But for whatever it is worth, thank you very much, sir. Taking out the food, well, my
Julian, be
friends are
careful.
gonna like this tonight.
So everyone starts going home from the party.
Oh,
Perfect time to pick up with you.
please tell me I at least get the firewood in before the general gets home.
Roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Actually, you know what? Roll,
Oh no!
roll 2
He rolled
d10.
well.
Roll 2 d10.
Aww.
I'm
You're
just
not gonna
rolled a
give him that.
19.
You're not
I
gonna-
will. I will. But first, he's got to roll 2 d10.
Watch it be below a 20.
95.
What the fuck?
You get all. Yeah, you get. Of course, you get it all in.
Okay.
He's not home yet. You still have some
Oh,
time
so
to
it
try
is
to
a
clean
he? It's not a she?
the general. Yeah.
Okay,
You
then.
probably have like pieces of it sticking out of your mouth. holding
Now
it
you
with
gotta
your
try to
jaws.
clean the floor.
I check the chimney once more just to make sure I got everything.
Just to
Roll-
make sure there's
roll a
not a
perception
spider in
check.
there.
Okay, hold on a second.
Not much you can see in that
Put all the
chimney.
knowledge of chimneys check.
What are you, chimney sweep?
Just roll the
I'm
d20
playing a
then.
character that's
Sweep
a chimney
your
sweep
chimney,
from now
Tom.
on.
Thing.
Chimney.
Okay.
Chimney.
You said
There you
perception,
go.
right?
What is it?
That's going. I'm sorry. Why is this eluding me?
+3.
What's your wisdom?
Okay, yeah, +3, 10.
That's pretty high.
So you look into the chimney, right?
Yes.
You don't see anything. You put your hand on the wall. It looks good. You take your hand off. Oh no, you've left a mark there.
Oh no, my claws.
Abandoned ship.
So now you gotta start cleaning again.
I start cleaning.
Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Oh no! 3!
So
no!
He's gonna die.
Hold
you
up.
clean off
From
the
dust
mark
inhalation.
your hand made.
Yes.
Like, finally done. And you put your hand on the other wall.
What were the messy
Oh, this isn't going well.
Clean your hands.
I'm gonna roll a d100 now.
Oh no.
Okay, so when you reach this number, the general returns home.
Okay. Okay, I'm going
That was
to
a 1.
start. I'm going to start cleaning off the second mark.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
To the best
Okay,
of your
that's good.
ability.
Now I'm gonna. How bad is the room?
Oh, it's pretty bad. You've
Is it-
got 2
You
now
done
ones. It
fucked
looks
up, Andrew.
bad.
So exactly.
Soot everywhere.
Where is it not soot?
In the chimney.
Everywhere but the chimney.
And the walls and the ceiling.
Okay.
The floor and the table look horrible.
Okay. I start trying to clean everything.
Good luck.
Hold on, that's cocked.
14,
No, what is it?
14 on
It
the
was
die.
cocked.
Not
it was
really.
It was a 14 on the die.
That's fine. Take the 14 on the die, add your modifier to it.
What modifier?
I think it was
You have
dexterity
no modifier?
or,
For what?
Dex.
Cleaning.
Uh,
Sleight of hand if you
Oh,
There you
if
go.
you need something.
that's
sleight
gonna
of hand.
be 20.
20? Okay.
Oh, dang, son.
But it's pretty damn dirty, right?
Yes, it is.
You got this.
But a 20 is good.
I'm going to take off as much time as the journal's going to be. Okay. You've cleaned the table. Still the floor to clean.
Gonna start on it. Hopefully I don't sneeze.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, phew.
What'd you roll?
High.
22?
16 plus 6. 22.
Okay. You've cleaned half the floor. General's not back yet.
You gonna try to clean the other half? I may survive this yet.
Okay.
It's not bad.
16.
Wait, it's
17.
No, 6. It's 17.
You know, it's funny. These orange dice only roll well when I don't want them to.
Table talk.
So you
I don't think that's how.
completely
Yeah, I brought them
clean
back
the
out.
room. You are so proud of yourself. Just as the door opens and the general enters. He looks at you. He's very surprised.
Immaculate.
I say in Draconic, the ceiling threw up on me.
Sorry, I don't understand your backwards tongue.
I say in Draconic again, the ceiling threw up on me.
Speak normal.
I say in Common, the ceiling threw up on me.
Looks like it.
Sorry, chimney.
Get out of my kitchen. Get out of my house. You are filthy.
I bow and get out of the house.
Make as few steps as possible.
No, I just walk.
Give me 3 steps. Give me 3
Make
steps.
Roll a dex as
more.
you leave to be careful.
Not awful.
Plus 2, 11.
So you try to be very cautious and respectful as you leave, but you're looking at him, and as you actually walk out of the room, you bump into the armor that you just spent so long to get ready, and it falls and clatters to the ground.
Run.
I look at the general.
Beep, beep.
He looks at you.
How angry does he look?
It's clean armor. It's still very nice.
Roll a d20.
10.
Alright.
What's your charisma modifier?
Mediocre.
that's decent.
Add your performance modifier. Too.
Oh, performance, is it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be
16.
He just looks at you with a stone face, and you just hear.
He's a
And he just starts cracking up.
performance art.
I've never left. Oh, you pathetic creature. Oh,
I almost
you've just made my night. I won't kill you. Get out of here. Just get out, you great idiot.
I start running out.
Can that be your title, the Great Idiot?
I like the gray idiot.
Yeah.
It's just like heralds in the square.
Okay, I rush out.
He also mentions, I may want to take you with me.
What?
He just says that in passing as you run. You hear that as you do.
I start running.
Yeah.
I don't want to go where he's going.
Do I meet up with the others?
Well, he's still got to finish his
Aw.
job.
Yeah, we
'Cause
got
I had-
mine.
Because I
Finish
wanted
your
something I wanted to
chores.
say when I got to the others.
So, you've taken the
That might
time.
be a while.
You've completely emptied the room. You go back up there, and she has this tarp that kind of looks stone-colored. She's like, all right, now we got to hang this over the hole so nobody realizes.
Sure. How high is the ceiling?
It's like 10 feet high.
So I can basically just stand on my tail and reach it.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
How do you stand on your tail? Your legs are tail.
That's the point.
My body's 15 feet long.
Yeah, he's able to do this. We've discussed this. He's
I have-
So your legs stand on your legs.
So you
Brian!
stand up.
Brian, you're not using logic.
So you stand up, right?
No, he's being
Yes.
overly nitpicky like he always
Roll
is.
a
Yes,
dex.
he's standing on his legs.
Roll an intelligence, followed by a dex check.
You're disgusting.
Intelligence is probably going to be a 3.
Okay.
The curse of 3!
Yes. The dexterity is 6.
Okay, so
I
you
rolled
start
poorly.
trying to hang this
I
tarp.
rolled 3 on both of them.
You start to hang. You hang this tarp up, and you're like, yeah, there we go. And it just starts to very slowly slide, and the whole thing just falls out the outside of the building.
I'll go pick it up and do it again.
How do you want to go get it? Do you want to just?
I'll go outside the door, pick it up, come back
Alright.
up.
So you go outside and pick it up. Roll a perception check.
I'll use a different d20. 20.
You notice there's a group of very elegant-looking female drow walking towards the temple.
They got the power.
I assume they're the high priestesses.
Yes.
Oh.
So you have to get this done before they return.
I inform the acolyte that was assisting me.
Well, what do you... Go get this done. I'll try to keep them busy as long as I can.
All right.
So you go back up there, roll an intelligence.
16.
Okay. Now roll dex.
With advantage?
12.
Okay, so you look around, you find some, you're intelligent enough to find some good places to like pin this tarp, and you get it done. It looks good. You don't think it's the most convincing thing in the world, but hopefully nobody will go in this room.
I don't know.
It just works.
I don't know what this room is.
Roll a perception if you'd like. She's done a bit of cleaning as well to make it look nice.
4.
You don't know.
It's a room.
Yeah.
It's Drow Temple room.
Yeah, weird
Yeah.
Drow architecture. Looks weird.
Broken
Yeah.
furniture.
You didn't even know that one thing was a chair in the corner. So
I've
Also
forgotten
don't-
so much from my human life.
yeah.
I mean,
This ain't human.
So
you're not wrong.
you kind of go to the stairs and you see the drow lady who you've been conversing with. She's kind of like looking up and around the corner, like kind of like a lookout. And she's like,
Mouthing like
She-
that.
Could
she
you
mouths
reveal what your
she
pantomiming
mouths
is?
something to you,
Oh.
but
And it looked like she was pointing to the left.
she's pointing. You can like do a perception to see what she's saying, to decipher what she's saying.
12. If it's perception
You
or
think-
insight.
Yeah, you think she's saying something like, "Go around the back. Use the back entrance." So kind of.
The servant's entrance.
I'll do that then.
The plebe
Alright,
entrance.
just roll a stealth check, I guess, to get out in the scene.
Servant's gonna serve.
I'll sneak around.
Yeah.
You're gonna slither.
Snake around.
19.
Yeah. So you get on your stomach and just start keeping low to the ground to get out of here. As you
Ignore me,
pass
I am
by
a
her,
harmless
she
snake.
she
You
like
are.
leans down and just whispers to you,
He's a
"Thank you
noodle
for your
man.
help. I very appreciate it."
You're welcome.
And you go off.
The snake just and
And so the
Noodles out of
three
it.
of you meet up again.
I didn't die.
He's covered in soot from head to toe.
It's been a very...
You look very happy.
she's actually spotlessly clean and has like tons of food on her.
I just look at her and go like, "Come here and give me a hug."
And you kind
No,
of
thank you.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, you've had a good meal.
Oh, yeah.
I have bought.
Minerals.
Puts down the exquisite food. Fine delicacies.
Can I roll not to sneeze on it?
Leftovers.
Yes, you can roll not to sneeze on it.
That
Did you-
one.
You don't sneeze on it.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray for DM's prerogative rolls.
She's just kind of picking up a little chocolate spider.
There are those. So
It's
what
like
you
a
guys?
chocolate frog.
It's been years since I've had chocolate.
Why do they not do what I want them to do?
So
I hand you like a tarantula-sized chocolate spider.
Nom nom nom.
A gummy tarantula.
it's the little legs on the tarantula are like kind of like Twizzlers almost. Little tiny
Licorice.
Twizzlers.
Black
Licorice.
licorice.
Yeah, black licorice.
delicious.
Oh,
And the-
don't say licorice.
And like the points of the legs are like almonds.
That's another time.
Like it's very fancy.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Fancy.
So what do you guys like to do now, the three of you?
I think I'll just put like some of the fine chocolate to the side. Just kind of put it to the side for
I'm
later.
just going to pull out my
Don't
lute
let
and
the
start
guards know.
playing.
Well, you guys are in the center of town still. You just met up on your. Where do you want to go now? Do you want to just go back?
Probably back to the.
I'd like to get those collars.
You're eating in the middle of the street.
You're
Actually,
just
yeah.
giving out chocolates. It's
That
nothing.
would be a good idea to
Yeah.
pick up those, but I guess you want to go with the Brian and Jared
Yeah, so
lines.
I don't think
Yeah,
you,
I will,
I don't think
but-
it requires very much to.
No, I just want to know that they were going back to pick them up. Just to make sure they remembered.
Am I going to be needed to stay here for the rest of the night? Because I do have work in the morning.
It's
I mean,
only 8 o'clock right now.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. You may need to be here.
Okay, I'll
may
stay
wanna
for a
be
bit
here,
longer.
So we'll go to. So now that you're here, Jolene, you have a choice of. You can't do work, but there's the mines and the blacksmith. Where would you like to go?
There was the thing involving the draining of the
He did that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
drained
yeah.
the
Oh,
blood.
actually no. So what we're gonna do with you is we're gonna have the draining of
The blood.
the cave spiders happen.
Okay, right.
So
I'm gonna do. Mind if I just do like a. Brian! Disruptive.
So what are you gonna do?
Um,
This is before all this happened. You're sitting at camp.
I'm trying to find, like. I have like a syringe or whatnot out and just looking for his. Looking for a vein.
Roll
Medicine?
medicine, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna poke it until I find one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a stupid doctor. I'm not impulsive.
You
so.
poke its face.
Boink. That is a medicine of 25.
You know that you can't see veins through shells,
Ah!
but you also know this thing doesn't have veins.
So it's kind of like a horseshoe crab where
Yeah.
where
If-
basically just rip off a limb and drain it that way then.
Yeah, but you could probably put like a small puncture in it,
Mhm.
so it doesn't rip off a whole limb.
So I'm going to put a hole in its thorax instead of just a
It's like a spigot.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take like a flask underneath and hold that.
Yeah. So you do that,
Mm-hmm.
and after a small amount of time, like we're talking couples, not even more than 10 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
you hear just a collective sniff.
Mm-hmm.
And you all look around and you see
One
all
of
the
my friends.
dwarves within like a 300-foot radius have just stood up. And they're all just like... And they just all start turning their heads toward you guys.
Uh-oh.
It's like Village
Him,
of the
not
Damned.
us.
How many of them are there?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of dwarves.
Well, not hundreds. We'll say I'll roll
See who.
63.
Oh my!
Oh,
There's
gosh.
63 dwarves.
I don't think you have enough for all of them.
It's gonna be that scene from Day of the Dead.
And they start to slowly
My
approach.
dex and my strength are bad.
But you guys are all here for this as well.
Oh, okay.
You make them go away.
I talk to them and start playing.
I'm
So
just
you
gonna
start-
try it. I'm gonna try a really bad persuasion roll. Go away.
No, I'm gonna start playing. Get them distracted.
Both
No.
of you do it then.
No, you're too busy.
21.
So you start playing the best song you've ever played in your life, you know, with this flute, and you're doing such a good job.
It's dwarvish.
People are looking at you, but these dwarves, just like, they're like, I flies the crow. They're just walking past you.
How much
without a
blood have I
care.
gotten at this point?
Roll a d20.
2.
You've just a couple drops at this point. I mean, it's coming out now, but like the initial smell of that
Can I
first
just
drop
pick
is what
this
set
stuff
them off.
up and just leave?
You're in the middle of a crowded area.
I thought we were in our little hidey hole.
You are, yeah, but the dwarves are descending upon you from
Oh,
all
God.
directions.
It's a zombie movie.
I don't know what's with the zombie
I'm going to
apocalypse.
attempt to
Dwarven.
squeeze the blood out into the flask.
With
we're
shell,
working
through a
with here.
shell?
Roll a d20.
You gotta
Evan, I'm
4.
get
Still
that
trying to get it out.
tenderizing meat
I'm going
hammer.
to.
I
I've
need
got
some
two-
help here.
I've got two things in mind.
Mhm.
Either one, intimidate them, or two, strong arm them away.
Aren't we in the
Okay.
mines currently?
Well,
No, this is before
This is
that.
beforehand.
Oh, okay.
This is what some people would call a
You know what?
retcon.
Because remember, I said this is the
I'll
way it
fast track.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I can get a hand at trying to help because I have strong arms. I can try to push it out. Just squeeze it like a
Not
sponge.
too hard.
Also, I would do an intimidation.
Okay.
Or sleight of hand. Just try to-
Oh yeah.
Crit?
So you crit your intimidation.
Yes.
You bare your fangs.
So you are really intimidated. Like normal people are kind of like going back. These dwarves do not care.
It's like when I
Okay.
tried to intimidate the storm.
Yeah.
So, sleight of hand 18 under his guidance. Just try to do whatever. Just
I just
squeeze
said
it out.
Okay,
get-
so
massage
what
the
you-
thorax
so what
so
you
the
do
juices
is
flow downward
you
into my flask.
see what he's doing? He's trying to like push a little bit. You take it from him and just turn to the side.
Looky!
And so now the blood's just dripping out.
Okay,
And
I'm
it's
just
going
gonna say
much,
it's like
much
a
faster.
like a 5,000 milliliter flask.
Alright, so you've got... Okay, so I rolled how much that... Okay, so these dwarves are getting close now. And intimidation and music does not stop them.
Quick, take what you need.
I'm
What
going
else do
to-
dwarves like
When they
besides
get
alcohol?
close,
Fighting.
I'm going to.
They are
I'm going to
starved.
shove them off.
No, I have an idea. I shout at the top of my lungs, brawl. Persuasion
Roll a
check.
persuasion check.
Hold on, let me just double
Roll a
check.
persuasion check in a crowded room
While they're
of
doing this, I'm
broken prisoners. Yeah.
Evan,
Okay.
While they're doing this, I'm just gonna say that me and him were like slowly trying to slink
10.
away
You can't really. It's
You can
can't
because
really,
we still have
one
one
of
more
them.
cave crawler
You
that
can't
we
really
need to deal with.
sneak away.
I
as
have
much.
an idea.
What?
You only
You
need
take
enough
the
for
flask, I have the crawler.
No,
Evan.
we still have one more.
10.
Okay, so you say brawl.
Yeah.
Nobody really starts doing anything, but that one dragonborn that you made friends with the other day, he stands up and yelled, "Push back the dwarves!" And him and a whole bunch of people start making a ring with you guys' help to keep the dwarves
That's
at bay.
Okay,
awesome.
because I
I'm
still
going to
have
help.
one more cave
I'm going to
crawler I
help with
need to
that
work
ring
here.
with a
I'll help
22.
Okay.
Using the knowledge that I
Yeah.
learned beforehand.
Yeah,
so-
Athletics.
Give me
Yeah,
your
so
guidance.
you guys, would anyone else like to try to push back these dwarves?
Me.
Oh,
What were you rolling?
medicine.
Sure
you
thing.
saw that, right, Evan? What'd you get?
Another nat one.
That one.
That one.
Can I try to like restrain one from behind, like on the outside of the ring?
You know what? I'll help with my dex check.
You can
to
do
avoid.
perception on the inside to make sure none sneak past.
Nope, not
Yeah, I'll do
dexy
that.
enough. I'm too unnerved by the dwarves and it rustles my
8.
jimmies.
Okay.
You don't
So,
got Jimmy's.
That 8 is still
with the
14,
amount of
by the way.
people you
That
guys
6 is still
have, plus
14,
you
by the
two,
way.
Yep.
who are really good at this, you all keep back the dwarves. Except for this fool, who is actually letting 3 of them sneak past him.
I haven't died yet.
The
I know you
comic
haven't
relief
died
for
yet.
the group, everybody.
Give me your shovel.
Can I like just trip a bunch of them?
And you're busy with, like, that's what you're doing with the,
Uh-oh.
like, you guys are completely
I-
enthralled with the dwarves you're taking
This
care
is
of.
the
but
I'm
you
gonna
weirdest-
are
try again.
Definitely keeping them
This
at
is
bay.
the weirdest zombie movie ever.
It's just 3 have gotten past this
Oh,
yet.
Okay, now hold on. Wait.
Would it be a negative thing if I were to try to take care of these 3 dwarves that got through?
You mean
Right now
take
you're holding
care
back,
Like
like,
to like?
you on your own are holding back like 7 dwarves right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Like,
I'm fine with
And
that.
the Snow White.
yeah, you guys are completely engrossed in what you guys are doing.
And
Are
There's
there any
he-
other
there's-
shovels or sticks
Evan.
around? In...
We're draining the
hold on.
second cave.
There's
Well,
there's
yeah,
this
this is
one guy in front of me. We call him Happy, but
Yeah.
he's really not happy.
So this is round
But-
2 of it. So you guys start
Okay.
puncturing the second
Yeah.
one.
Okay, the
And-
first one roll was a 14. The second one I rolled just ahead
Okay,
of
well
time.
we'll go with the 14 because
The,
you have no reason
yeah.
to roll twice.
Okay.
yeah. And for my dexterity to elp, it's
The
14.
elf?
No,
Okay.
to elp.
Okay, so you puncture it good,
Mhm.
and you start draining it. It's This one isn't quite as good as the first one, so it's going to take a little bit longer to drain, but not much longer.
Maybe it's a little bit bigger.
So
Yeah.
we'll start with you.
Bigger veins.
You're on the inside. You see these 3 dwarves sneaking in.
Yeah.
What would you like to try to do?
Are there any other shovels on the ground? Or
Roll perception.
Oh, and if
15.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up one of the shovels and try to trip one of them.
did you take Ace of Spades?
No, I
No,
didn't
that-
take your spades. That's yours.
Yeah, that's firmly in your possession.
That is yours. I didn't take your
Good.
spades.
There are many shovels like this, but this one's
one is
mine.
I'll pick
Alright.
up a shovel and I'm going to try
Roll
to
with
trip.
advantage, because he isn't paying attention to you.
Good. Okay, that's 14, 17, or 17.
You trip one of the dwarfs. 2 of them still approaching these guys.
Uh-oh.
They're about. It's gonna be close. You 2 roll strength checks to keep the dwarves you got at bay.
Don't do that thing again.
Me?
No, the fuck it
actually,
up
yeah,
thing.
all 3 of you. All 3.
I mean, I've rolled like 1,000 ones today already.
16.
17.
Uh-oh. They
What'd you
breached
get?
the line on him.
7.
Okay.
They're gonna breach the line.
But as they start to get by, I start to rage.
Oh no!
And you give you, okay, so what happens is, like, more and more dwarves keep piling in on you guys. You start to get overwhelmed, but you just get so angry. You don't want to be showing up at these little people. You're better than
These
this.
little men.
You're a big, strong man. You get angry.
I run this place.
You push back. So with your rage power, you're able to hold your line. And the 2 of you, you're finally stepping up to the plate. Andrew, you're finally stepping up to the plate. And, your guy, your snake man is,
Being a
just
snake
running
man.
around, whipping people with the back of his tail.
Tail lift.
Yeah.
It's
Lowers
super
your
effective.
whatever stat it was.
Speed.
Defense.
So, since you're the one doing the dex checks, roll another dex check.
Me?
No.
Go ahead. Okay, it's one lower. It's 11, so it's not as potent, but still okay.
It's still okay. Since you're not doing anything right now, you can start.
Can I do
Stopping.
a medicine to convey him?
No, but you can stop using action to start corking the vials that you have.
Okay. Well, it's more like a big medical flask. It's
Yeah, you can
Like-
start corking it.
okay. So
Oh, that wouldn't really
Vial,
roll.
flask,
well, it
same
need
difference.
to fill it with what he's pouring out.
Yeah, the first
so-
one and stuff.
Oh, okay. So it actually filled the whole big flask, the first one.
Yeah.
You're
okay.
just
It's just took a little
distributing
while.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cork that one, and
Okay.
I'm also gonna take like leather binding, wrap it up.
That's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your turn to get this one safe.
Yep.
Make sure the dwarves
roll
don't
a
get
dex
it.
check though. Roll
Oh, that's not my strongest suit.
Make sure the dwarves don't.
sleight
Okay.
sleight of hand.
Okay, I don't have that great, but it's 14.
Okay. So round 3. 2 dwarfs still approaching.
I'm gonna trip another.
Roll with advantage.
We
21.
can't simply just
Yep.
throw the crawler because that would create a
22.
time
Okay, so
paradox.
that was yeah. You hit it.
Time
down.
paradox.
You're good.
Yeah. So now there's only one left.
There's only one left, and it's right at
These
you guys.
dwarves all slaves.
I tackle
Yes,
him.
these dwarves are all slaves.
I might be about to do something morally questionable.
That's a strength check, right?
I got it.
Well,
Dude,
you guys gotta hold.
I got you.
Are you guys gonna hold the line still, or are you gonna try and get this one dwarf
no.
that's run at this one dwarf?
Well, I'm
There
gonna,
What's his name?
You don't know. You haven't asked him.
So it's not that
What?
dwarf. That was what the other bard.
I'm gonna call him Startles.
I have an idea of what to do.
Dwarf
Hand
number,
you the second
dwarf
vial
number
and tackle.
322.
No,
He
his name
fails.
is his name is Startles
No,
because he's
I
really
dropped my own
goddamn
D20.
twitchy.
Son of a bitch.
Pick it up then, Andrew.
Roll
no
mine.
One, no one likes Startles. Everyone hates him. He
See?
ignores
Roll
in his
mine.
sleep.
So you roll your dex check.
Oh, are you gonna preemptively allow that one?
Oh, what was it?
It was a 15.
Yeah, sure. Because you
That's
you get
going
the
to
final,
be 19.
You get the final drops out. You bang the top,
And I hand it to him with the last bit of it.
and so
I'm-
you guys make your decision.
I'm also going to ready in
I'm
action.
holding the line.
You're gonna hold the line.
I'm holding the
You're
line.
gonna hold the line.
If I may.
Knocking
I
out
mean, if
Startles.
they're done, we
Well, no,
can.
you already hit out the other one. There's still one more.
Ready in action on top of that since I was quick. If he fails, try to help knock over the one dude so he doesn't take the vials.
I could try and trip the last dude.
All right, so you're gonna run over at this last guy and break formation. That's okay. So roll a dex check to stop, or strength or dex. It's up to you.
I was gonna say try to bite
Are
him.
these things venomous?
I'll go with
You
Dex
don't have
because
to.
it's a better stat for me.
Oh, man.
So
And you have
15.
advantage because he is not carrying at you at all.
15 or better 19.
So he's right there reaching for these vials, and you just grab his leg and just pull him back.
Like a horror movie, just ah!
I'll go with
I'm
the tail,
gone.
trip him. Yep.
I'm gone.
Well, you can take the So you've got the one vial.
Yeah, you gotta cork it.
cork.
I gotta cork the second
I
one.
can
So
run
roll-
one of
roll
them
dex
to wherever you need.
Bad roll incoming. 9.
Okay, so
not
you
bad.
you
Take
cork
it all
this.
the time.
You think you do a good job with it. These dwarfs are still coming.
I'd still like to try to make it more secure, but
I could help.
go ahead.
I didn't use my action to help him, so see if I can do
I
any
just
better.
thought of a terrible idea.
11.
What?
Use
Better.
prestidigitation
You think
to
the-
make the scent of alcohol.
You don't have-
Yes.
Dwarves.
But
Do
you
that.
can't use
No
spells.
matter.
Because your
I know, just
spells
not
are
now.
locked.
So
I never
you don't
said
do
that.
much better.
Little.
The dwarves are still coming though.
You know
And now
what?
there's a gap in the line.
You know what?
Yup.
What?
Dwarves are slow.
Mhm.
I'm pretty quick. Just hand me the vials and I'll run away.
Well, we need another turn to fasten them a little better, probably.
Well, didn't you already cork them?
I'm
Not
not sure about
real.
one of them.
So it's
Don't worry, I got it.
the
I
one
am
dwarf's
also
gotten
fast.
back up. He's made it.
You know
to
what?
The one dwarf you
Sure. Just meet back with me. Back with
I roll
me.
to knock one of them out.
Meet me near the mine
hit.
entrance.
Actually, hold on. So now that you've
Right.
now these,
I could outrun.
the
give
dwarves
to
are now
Younger.
looking at you.
Uh-oh.
But he's faster than dwarves.
But they have a 25 movement speed.
That's fine.
I am faster. Give to Younger.
I have a 40
you're not.
movement speed.
So roll.
I can double
roll
move
to
as a bonus
run away.
action. So therefore, I am.
No, I gave it to him.
I will roll a die.
Okay, so you start to sneak away
Lose
like
those
usual.
and you die.
However, these dwarves,
Mm.
they can smell the alcohol on you,
You know what?
and they
No,
even
Brian,
you
let
may
Brennan
be
do
faster
this.
than them and getting away, but as you leave that area,
Mhm.
the ones that were there start to settle back down and just sit down again. But as you enter the new area, they all start standing up in that area, and it just keeps going. Wherever you run, this keeps happening.
I told them to meet. Where do the dwarves congregate the least?
There's.
Like, where's
I
the
mean, you'd
least
have to
number
actually
of
look
dwarves?
through. There's no way to tell.
I mean, you said to meet at the mine entrance.
Wait, actually, that's where the most dwarves would be.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
but
could
then
try to think of a place. You might know a place that I don't.
Just-
roll a dex check.
Maybe just try to get to the dwarven
Natural
basement.
20.
'cause-
Okay, you're able to get to a place where it'll take some time for the dwarves to get you. You can try to make these even more secure if you'd like to.
I would yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Seal it better.
Yeah.
I'll like grab some cloth out of the bag or something.
Yeah. So roll a dex check to seal this up.
And
Even-
you have food. You
I'll
can
give you
masquerade the
advantage
smell.
No,
since
this is prior to
since
that.
you rolled a crit
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
that's
last
right.
one. You have more than enough time to do something good.
There we go.
Okay. Like regular sleight of hand, that's a 16.
All right. So you're able to make sure both of these are very secure, and the dwarves you saw walking towards you, you see them suddenly stop
Up, airtight
and
seal.
just all sit down.
Okay.
So they're not interested anymore, or they can't smell it.
Okay.
They have.
So
I'll,
the dwarves in our area calm down a bit. I'll
No,
like,
the second he got to like 100 feet away, they all started sitting back down.
do cave crawlers, cave fishers, do they have, are they venomous?
Roll d20.
Yeah, you used the right word.
18 medicine if you'll allow it?
Nope.
Okay, so they're not venomous.
No, they do have a glue-like substance they spit out, but that's the
Okay,
closest thing to
so-
Would I be able to find the gland that does that?
Oh, wait a
roll
second.
d20.
That'd be a nature investigation.
Medicine?
Nature.
Don't have what I used before?
It'd be a medicine to find it, and then a dex to cut it out.
Okay, that's a 20 medicine.
You find it.
Okay.
Oh.
I could use a hand over here.
And I'll help. How you need.
But
Depends
just sort
for
of
a second.
point out the little gland that does it. I need a little hand with
What
it.
will you have me roll?
It's sleight of hand to cut.
Okay. Okay, 14, pretty good.
Okay. So you're able to.
Yeah, I have enough of that.
It's enough to cut it out.
I'd place it in a small, like, sterile container, well, as sterile as it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that alcohol might be good for sterilization at one point.
Yeah,
And for the second one, I'm gonna
But yeah, okay, go on.
use the knowledge I learned with the first one.
Yeah, you have advantage to find this one.
Would I have a shot at helping? Because
27.
You find it. You're nat 1. You accidentally puncture the gland.
Punch.
No, it's because you punched me first and I punctured because you're an asshole.
All right.
I'm not an asshole.
So now
I'm a doctor.
time goes on to where it was originally.
Okay.
Yay!
And
So you two are going to the mine. Where would you
I
like
would
to
just
go?
well, I was gonna rendezvous with him somewhere to pick up the alcohol that I was.
You
okay.
you guys have done
already
that
done that.
before.
Okay, so I have the
You have-
glue-like gland. I'm actually gonna try to learn how that works at some point, but
Yeah.
that's for later.
And I relate to
There
you
has
again.
been 3 years. I think
We're
you
done.
might know already.
Get going, go.
Thanks. Would you like
So-
some
Oh,
chocolate?
important tidbit.
Well, no. First, he's got to figure out.
Brian,
would you
you're
like to go to the
battle-like, just go.
mines, the forge, or just stay at camp?
If I may
Well-
make a suggestion,
What?
the guy who made the collars is in the forge. He's a dwarf. If you give him the thing, he might snap to his senses and tell you a thing.
Well, you're not
I'm
involved in
sorry.
this.
It's 8.
Well, you guys can talk about
it's
this
kind
because
of-
this happened already. Yeah.
If you want to go, you
I
can
guess
go.
that's to go.
I'm talking, Evan.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I have to. It's 8:30.
But if you have to go, you can go.
Do you? I mean, is there
You've-
anything else that's going to be needed for me?
Do you have to go too?
No, that I just said that.
My question was: is there anything else you guys are going to need me for?
Properly.
What?
It depends. I don't know all the answers to the future.
I'm sorry. If that happens. Jeremy can run my character.
I'm not going to run your character.
Besides, you guys are everyone will have had to do their missions before you guys did anything anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Sorry, but I do have work in the morning. So.
All right. So would you like to go to the mines, stay at camp, or go to
Well,
the
what's
forge?
there for me to do at the mines?
Find more cave crawlers.
There's you
I
can fight.
couldn't kill them if I wanted to.
Neither could I.
Yeah, really, the forge would be the most.
I
obvious
am
place.
not a fighter. I am a doctor. Okay, by the way, I'd just like to point out that Wix has like these bags around his hip, like sort of doctor's-y bags.
Yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain our captors wouldn't care about carrying vessels.
Well, you
or
have-
whatnot.
Yeah, you've got normal like what measly bags you've been able to trade for and stuff. But yeah, you have some bags.
Yeah, just things to
They're not
carry
nice,
my
but
medical equipment in there, secure enough at least for that. I
Yeah.
hope. Okay.
So you don't want to go to the mine, so your only choice is to stay at camp or go to the forge.
Well, I'm not staying at camp because that's not productive. So to the forge it is.
Yeah, the forge seems to like. Hey, if that dwarf actually knows anything,
Yeah.
which we don't know,
Yeah.
well, then giving him booze would give him.
Yeah.
And if anything, you might be able to haggle some answers
Oh.
out of him with it.
Urzael thinks that dwarf doesn't know anything and is a waste of time.
That's fair. But we're gonna go with you guys
But
and the mine now.
At the same time, I also like. Hey, he might know better than I do because
Doctor.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's the only reason why I keep him around because he's a doctor and can heal my wounds.
Exactly.
And I don't respect him because he can't fight.
Hey, that's up. I mean, roll a d20. Roll d20 for that, and you roll a d20 as well.
For what? What am I rolling?
This is based on
just a
3
20.
years.
That one, not that one. That one just kind of got
Alright, what'd you-
15.
16 on the die.
So he's been very nice to you over these last 3 years, and you're used to healers in
And
your faith.
tolerant of your belligerent behavior.
So like it's
I
up
have-
to you to decide how you would like to do it as your character, but he's been very.
I
nice
haven't
to
been
you.
vocal about it.
All those anesthetic injections I've given you over the last 3 years, they could have just as easily been poison.
They were poison.
But you knew
Just
better
enough to
than.
dumb the nerves.
But you knew better than to poison the guy that.
No, I could have easily just killed you with a poison.
Why don't you guys tell us how you met? Or would we rather save that for the future?
We met
I think it's funny,
in
like,
a jail
say
cell.
you got bit by some creature in the mine,
And this guy sucked out the venom,
and I sucked out the venom, and then
and he kept
like
sucking.
about 8 hours later, produced an anti-venom.
Yeah. We could say something like that happened.
It's the sort of relationship where
You met in a dark night, he sucked you, and
Oh my gosh.
Die, Zook.
one thing led to another, and now he's your doctor.
I think
That's-
there's a movie
that's your
about that
headcanon.
premise.
Hey. That's what I heard. So anyway, moving on.
but
So our captors don't give two shits about having medical supplies of any kind.
No, most of them you've traded for contraband with people that stole
Okay.
it to begin with.
So I'd have things like syringes, maybe
No.
a couple of. Okay.
No, the most you'd have is some vials, like
Flasks.
maybe some tubing, some cloth to do bandages, and maybe no scalpels or anything, but you can have basic kind of knives that people have been able to fashion.
you can
And I
make-
could sharpen them.
Nothing too intricate.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
you can make basic tools out of stone, so probably
Yeah.
you have at least those.
Surgical
to
tools made of stone. That's a great. Wait, we are in the Underdark.
It's a stone.
Obsidian.
Plus, you got this guy here who's also good
Evan?
at forging. So
I
between you guys, you've
Evan,
been able to make stuff.
We're in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Obsidian makes
I'm not sure
for
how
fantastic.
easy a
surgical-
slave is able to get obsidian.
I mean, it's literally everywhere.
Uh,
I mean, it's not. It's not.
Very
You
sharp.
need
very
volcanic
brittle.
activity for that.
What?
That's the only thing. Actually, let's roll a
You
d20.
could get them in the
gonna
mines.
roll
They're probably
D100 and see.
contraband.
You want me to do it?
Okay, so now roll a d20. What'd you get?
8.
You have not found any obsidian in your time here.
Okay.
we found some, but it's like
Confiscated.
It's a
not
useful
even
implement, and they'll probably just take it from you once you leave a mine.
No, the best you can get is some
slivers.
slivers
Cheap,
of
either
metal
way,
and stuff.
maybe
Yeah,
a dwarf,
no
maybe a
obsidian.
dwarf guy can help me out. But
That's possible.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So-
we're gonna go
yeah.
to you guys in the mine now, since you've been
Yeah.
waiting.
I was pantomiming
How
the shovel, by
Evan,
the
how
way.
long is that
Since
going
you
to
can't
take?
see
out
me
of
do that.
curiosity?
Each of you is gonna take a day of activity.
No, I mean
basically.
like real time.
I have no idea. We'll see.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So, would you guys like to mine or fight creatures? Or you know,
That depends
each
what
of
you
you
wanna
could do
do.
different if you'd like.
I'm gonna fight. Like
You gonna try to
I'm
fight?
going to hide. Take one of my
take the
one
ace of
one of the
spades.
guys that
Mhm.
is under me. Have him mine while I fend off monsters that might attack him.
I might mine
Okay, oh,
while
okay, yeah,
watching you.
yeah. So the
Just
way it
see what
works
you're
is
up
you
to.
go off with a group of miners to defend. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that in helping them keep safe, I'm going to
Okay.
Yeah.
Get something.
I
in
got a
return.
question for you.
yeah.
In time,
In
I
addition
probably
to whatever I kill.
In the time, probably done some mining. Is there a guard quarters? Or just
Well, do
literally
you
just a
want to-
table.
There's no guard in the mine.
Okay, and like any
There's only
quarters they go
entrance.
to, just the
There's
entryway.
only an entrance to the mine
Okay.
where guards. There are 5 entrances to the mine, but there's no guards inside the mine.
In that case, I'm going to. Let's say you want me to mine or help you out. Get some fighting.
I'm in my own group.
I mean, you guys can go together if you'd like.
Okay.
You can mine while you defend. But
I'm good toward either option because mining would give us more materials we could sneak and use for.
By the
Later
way,
or
could I just say that over the
fighting
3 years,
is
I
other
just told them
materials.
to keep an eye out for some obsidian anywhere?
yeah, but nobody's found any.
Well, if you find any, just bring it to me.
So what
We'll
say you?
say that I'm going to use my shovel for what it was meant for.
You're actually gonna
Well, I'm
are you
going.
gonna pound people in the head?
I'm going to dig up until a point where monsters come out to fight,
Okay.
and then when that happens,
So-
I'm going to use it to
To
attack.
smack them.
What you want me to do? Because I'm good with either option. Because both are good.
Dealer's choice.
I'm gonna mine then.
All right. So you roll a d20.
Yes, sir.
What'd you get?
8.
Okay.
A little winded from before, so I haven't done it for a while.
Yeah.
A little bit. Whew, gotta get back in shape.
You don't. The people that you're with kind of snicker at your feebleness, but they don't really say anything. Everyone's tired, so they don't. You know, they don't point it out.
I haven't
So-
got
Can I
back
use?
to it, so
Can I roll for my shovel?
Sure.
Roll to shovel.
I'm a bona fide shovel knight.
No, that's only if you get a
You're
title.
not a knight, though. You don't have your armor back.
No, knight is a title.
Yeah.
You gotta have that
Uh,
title. And then you'll be a shovel
What
knight.
modifier am I adding?
Strength, I suppose.
He'll
or
put his
athletics?
sword blade
Yeah.
on his shovel.
You,
It's
athletics.
the same, yeah.
17.
Okay, so you're digging just a hole in the middle of this walkway, and there.
No,
What do you mean now?
not in the middle of the walkway.
Well, all right, to the side of the walkway.
Yeah, somewhere where someone will definitely not walk.
Yeah, so you start
And
digging this hole.
Making a trap for monsters.
And,
Sure. Maybe I'll find something
The
too.
rest of the guys you're with are kind of looking at you like, why are you wasting all this energy? But they're not going to question you.
Pit dragon clutch.
Don't.
There is
give
one
them
idiot
ideas.
that does,
Roll a
and I.
perception check.
You're that
Roll a
idiot.
perception check.
Yeah. You're busy.
That's a 3.
You don't find anything in this hole. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
It's happened before. But
Dig a hole. Dig a
Not this
hole.
time.
Dig a hole.
Now
dig a
roll.
hole.
Now roll.
When the
2d10.
problem comes along, dig a hole.
You must dig it.
Yeah.
Dig it good.
What'd you get?
There you go.
1 and an 8.
Okay, let's see what monsters appear
Or-
tonight.
18.
Oh no.
18 rather.
Murder, death, kill, death, murder.
1d10 beholders.
1d10 mind flayers.
On beholders.
Oh, yes, this is the one that's going to appear.
Oh
You
boy.
Start to hear. Somewhat close.
dead,
You start to hear something like dragging across the floor and like a.
Do I know what it is?
Roll a d20.
Jeremy's gonna die.
You don't want to fight
That
it.
one.
You have no idea what this is.
Derp.
It sounds gross.
I'm in a pit, and
You're in a hole.
That's
and
why.
you start to hear kind of like laughing as well.
Uh-oh.
It's like, I'm here. I'm here. It's real. It's here. And you see slinking into view a tall, purple-skinned figure with huge claws and a squid for a head.
do I get up and
Yeah.
see it look staring me down?
It's not kind of. It's look.
You're in a hole.
Roll a
so
perception check.
You're probably
of
good.
its-
I would say try to hide.
insight check actually.
18.
It's looking around, kind of deranged almost. Like you haven't met one of these things before. You know it's a mind flare.
Oh my
but
god.
It looks. You don't think a mind flare would act like this from the stories you've heard. Hide.
I grab a rock, and
All right.
then I'm hoping that this mind.
It hasn't made any hostile movements yet,
And it looks deranged, right?
and it looks almost happy.
That's not something.
Deranged? Like it's...
Something's definitely off mentally about
Happy
this one.
mind
But
flares.
and it looks
Happy
like
brains.
it succeeded at whatever it was trying to do.
Um,
I guess that's the best way to word it.
Happy mind flares is never a good
I'm going
thing.
to stealth.
Sure it is.
Shut up, Brian.
All right. So,
Not to hide, but to move unseen,
okay.
unnoticed.
So you're trying to reach for like a rock or something very slowly.
I've given up on the rock.
He's
Okay.
trying to get out of
Get your
there.
shovel ready.
Well, I want to get out of this pit I've dug,
Okay.
and
Roll a d20 then to get out stealthily.
just the way you said that, just
Or you're just trying to get it out normally.
get out stealthily, but
All right, get out stealthily then.
We'll see.
Do a self check.
18.
Okay.
I would like try to just lure the mind flayer into the Drow Society.
Okay.
It might just do that and be stupid.
Okay. So the you try to get out very stealthily, and
Mind
through
flayers are
success you
pretty
do.
strong.
But this mind flayer just looks right at you and it's like, you're the one. You. Drip, drip, drip. It'll happen. I've seen it. Shh, you must be ready. All the colors change. They flow, mix together.
He knows
You
the
must
spice.
be correct.
Is he looking at me?
Yeah, he's like,
So it's
He's
like a
reaching towards you as he-
psychic.
no, he's
Oh.
talking. He's like reaching towards you as he approaches as well.
Do I get another round for his brain gets sucked out?
Hold on. What would you like to do as this guy keeps approaching and he's talking this nonsense to you?
I'm going to keep my distance.
Stranger danger.
What's closer? Actually, no. I think that moving this thing towards the miners is a bad idea.
Yeah?
So I'm moving towards the guards.
Okay.
Good
He
idea.
continues to approach you and he says, the ocean heals. You must remember that. And you must kill them back. That is also important. These are the things. The things! And stuff.
And stuff.
The game is so large. Don't question it.
He's mad.
I think he is mad, but
Dusk and twilight. Dusk and twilight, don't forget. You must remember that as well. What would you like to do now? He continues to approach you.
I'm leading him on at this point. Like I'm leading him
Uh-huh.
towards the
Roll.
that's
Are
the
you
trail
walking
carriage.
backwards, like keeping your eyes on him?
yeah.
Roll a
And
dex check then.
Split your eyes. Just lazy eye it.
8.
Okay.
In fact,
Um,
motion for him to follow you.
Actually, roll with disadvantage because you're not looking behind you.
That can only go up.
Yeah.
So he says.
That's one more than I had before.
Okay, so you stumble a little bit. You don't fall down, but you do. Ooh, stop moving for a second,
Yeah.
and he actually gets even close. Like he's right in front of you now.
Like you can
And
like
he's reaching his hand for your shoulder, and he says, "The children will pay for their father's sins. The dark, it's coming for you.
The darkness comes.
The stars will die. It falls, I see it. The sword is made of souls." He just says, like, it's nonsense. You have no idea what this guy is talking about.
he is off his rocker.
And he sees your concern. He's like, "Don't worry. The bowls will protect me.
Can
You'll
I-
see."
Can I quickly insight this guy to see
Sure.
if he's looking for brains to devour?
All right.
Maybe that's why he's crazy, because he's brain starved.
15.
He doesn't look like he's trying to eat you. You would have no idea how to tell if he was trying to eat you. Like he seems like he's honestly trying to relay you important information. Somehow. He touches your head like, "The fur, yes, the furry one is smarter. Remember, these things will happen as I've seen.
I'm
You must be ready for what comes.
I'm
Drip, drip, drip,
Good
soon,
touch.
drip."
I'm still making my way towards the guards.
Memorize
I
it.
remember this guy.
Do it.
I'm counting on the rerun to remember this. But I'm still making my way towards the guards.
You get to a roll d20.
2.
You fall over on your back.
So, as he gets eaten, can I have another swing?
He's not getting eaten yet. The guy's now on top of you, and he's like, "You must. It's important. Remember. Remember these things."
I don't swing this way.
He grabs you and starts shaking you. Remember. You must remember.
We played a game and almost
It's
led
as it
into
happened
this.
before. Do it the way it was supposed to be. And he just slinks back into the shadow. And he's just saying, drip, drip, drip. Not much longer. Remember the hair.
It's like a crazy Lorianne. To the
Remember the
5
claws.
people that'll get that reference.
His smile. Don't take his eyes off the smile.
Like,
And he sinks into the
Believe
shadows.
in a
and
smiling
leaves.
God.
I'm just gonna, like, I haven't moved,
Uh-huh.
but I'm just bewildered by what just happened.
Yeah.
You could have easily died. Very easily.
Like, I've seen others get eaten by mind flayers.
That was a whole buffet of crazy. Not even just an appetizer. That was the whole 5 courses.
He was high on shrooms.
Should I
How can
roll?
it be a 5-course and a buffet?
Should I roll for insanity?
How?
You
Yes,
don't
that's
have to.
why.
They were big.
It's okay. You don't have
They were
to.
big brains.
I don't feel.
I mean,
You weren't on the shrooms.
He was on the shrooms.
I don't feel insane from listening to that.
You can like roll a check to see if you're dreaming or not.
He was on the court.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
He was
can
on the
it?
rock salt.
Bath salt.
That's
Rock
a 17
salt
on
in
the
this case. He
dice.
was on the rock salt.
Underdark.
No, you're awake. That's very crazy. Whatever just happened, you have
I-
no idea.
I pinched myself.
Yeah.
Ow.
You're just happy this guy didn't attack you or something.
I'm
like,
pretty sure this mind flayer was on rock salts.
I mean, he
Underdark.
he seemed like he was trying to tell you something important.
I
mean,
was-
If you have any insight of what he said, it's
Well, I might have missed that conversation, but I was more concerned with
Getting your
Hey.
brain
So what you're
my
saying
own self-preservation.
is the mind flayer solved the puzzle and trying to relay it. He smashed the table and all the pieces flew everywhere as he tried to explain what the puzzle was.
perhaps I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm not going to say anything. Only he heard this. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I know.
Jeremy, the player, has has some ideas on what that might mean,
Yeah.
but Urzale is more relieved that he did not get devoured.
So if you'd like to take another chance at mining,
Yeah.
Mining for mind
It's a
flayers.
20.
all
I'm
right.
good.
So you're able to dig a little bit. You find some little stuff.
After losing some face earlier.
Roll another d20 to see what you actually find.
Okay. That's just a 17.
Actually, roll it.
You find a little blue gem and a little red gem.
Ooh. Let me examine them. Is there anything interesting about them? Or if it's just
Roll
rocks?
d20 to identify.
Alrighty, will you allow me to use my knowledge of tools and crafting and try to give like an appraisal?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 18.
These gems are not jewelry quality right now, but they could easily be refined into one. And pretty valuable by your estimation.
Okay.
You don't know what they are, because appraisal-wise, because crafting-wise, you don't actually care that much about, like, their, it's more their usefulness that you're evaluating.
Yeah.
And you think these are pretty useful to craft with.
Now getting him out.
Would you guys like to go another round?
Yes,
Would I hear the commotion and stumbling going on?
Roll d20.
I did
Alright.
stealth
Do your
well.
perception.
No.
That is going to be perception of 19.
You noticed.
Yeah, you noticed, but
Probably the
you're a bit
mind
busy.
flayer.
Like these guys are there to defend you.
Yeah. It
I
didn't
If
sound
I-
You
too
didn't,
violent.
You didn't hear any combat. You just heard some kind of weird, like,
Some weird conversation.
yeah.
Okay. That's odd. Fair deal. Take another
Alright.
crack at the crack. What?
What'd you get for your?
Okay, that wasn't quite as good. That's a 10.
You find a little fossil.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I resume my post.
What does it look like?
Is it a helix
Nature?
fossil?
Yeah. Roll a
I'm sorry.
legit.
None of that heresy, good sir.
Lord Helix.
What'd you get?
It's a 15.
All hail the dome.
It looks kind
You
of
may kill me
like
now.
you would think it's something like a helix, but looking at it, you realize it's some kind of worm, fossilized worm thingy that's curled up on itself.
Worm.
Yeah.
Worm.
Like a worm or...
Like a worm, a
Big
big
worm.
a big worm, yeah,
Like an earth.
Don't.
with teeth.
I know what you're thinking.
Kind of
Or
like,
you mean like
part
a
worm, part
like a
leech.
dragon worm?
Like a pretty big worm.
It's just
Squiggly
a
worm.
craw worm.
Squiggly
It
worm.
depends on
Okay.
your spelling of
I mean,
worm.
it looks like a small version of.
Is it
giant
a
perp.
worm? Is it a worm?
like something that
or
might be
is it
purple?
A worm?
It
Ah.
looks like
Oh.
a small kind of not purple anymore kind of like fossil.
It used to be purple.
Who
now
knows?
now
Maybe.
it's stone.
So a big predatory worm that's super small.
Oh, it's like a baby one.
Okay.
Baby fossil form.
Trying to figure out what I could do with that.
All right, I've returned to
Going
my
down, here's
post
my body.
after that
Roll another D1.
Goes in the bucket.
nightmare of
After
a...
that horrific experience.
After that,
That wasn't a nightmare. That was a night flare.
yeah.
A mind mare.
51.
Okay, what are we gonna do now?
What are we gonna
51.
torment Jeremy with this time?
It is a man made of
Is
noodles.
it in this one?
A flump.
51.
There you go.
Noodle flump.
Oh, I love that. I need a hat. I
barrage
need
of
a flump
flumps.
hat.
Okay.
We should all get flump hats.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Evan,
So-
make us flump hats.
So you start moving around. You get a
I'd
bit
have for
bored of.
several
You haven't seen
$1,000s.
anything. You move down the corridor.
After that, I'm just going to be bored all day.
Make a perception check.
Oh, here comes the next guest.
More noodles.
What is that?
That's a number.
11.
You take a step forward and your foot hits something solid.
It's the ground.
And you look down.
It's not a rock, is it?
No.
It's a mole.
I've got my shovel at the ready.
Make another perception check on the ground.
Crit.
It's some kind of trail of like solid glass almost.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah, it's very, very strange. Like you reach down and touch it, it's like a very smooth.
I don't
Like vitrified ground?
It
I
looks
don't
like
want to
glass,
touch it in case that glass turns out to be something that I don't want it to touch.
Well, your foot's already touched it, and it was fine.
And you turn to
Oh.
glass.
Oh no. And that's the last you heard of Urzael.
But it's like a trail.
He looks
There's
fabulous.
one going down one.
Do I know what this is?
It's glass.
Roll a d20 with disadvantage.
I've been here
Your-
3 years.
Roll a d20 normally then.
Your face is just
11.
You think it's some kind of trail of some kind of creature. It's come through this way.
Mhm.
If-
By
I've-
the like
I'm-
movements in the glass where it hardened, you
I'm
think
still-
it's going down this end of the trail.
I'm still thinking about what the Illithid prophet said,
Yeah.
and that's why I can't.
what did Lord Helix say?
Yeah,
Was
that's canon.
You were touched by his ramen noodle face.
Would you like to
Almost.
venture down the
Oh.
path that you think this trail is coming from or going?
I don't know. This.
Do the thing.
You're here to watch the miners back. You got this.
Did I recover my rage from last time?
You still
It's
have
been enough time, yes.
So I've
Yes, that
I've
happened.
topped
That
off.
happened at the night. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So if I do encounter something, I've still got. I normally have 2 rages, being at level
Yeah, that's
2
fine.
barbarian.
Yeah.
So I've still got a rage left.
Yep.
All right. I feel confident in following this trail.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
before I do, Jorgen, I noticed a trail here. I'm gonna check it out.
That's not my name.
It is now.
Younger, not once.
So you.
Younger. My apologies.
You
Do you
want
want
me
to,
to join you?
If you think you found enough valuables, then fine.
Shrug. Probably.
Do mind flayers have hands?
Yeah, they have hands. Yeah.
Okay.
I just grab a shovel or whatever else I can muster
Yeah, they should
and
know it.
look confident. Or pickaxe. What would I be using?
You had a pickaxe.
Okay, pickaxe.
All right. So I'm going to. I've got shovel in hand.
Yep. You going with
I want to be ready for whatever tries to.
All right.
Doing the buddy system.
So you follow this trail for a little ways. You're a little bit away from everyone, so it's just gonna be you guys if anything were to go down.
Yeah, and if something does go down, I'm ready to make a lot of noise.
But you enter. You actually see. Roll a perception. Both of you roll a perception check.
It's beautiful. He's so dumb looking.
Oh, it was almost a 19.
Oh,
Wasn't there?
it was a 1. What?
It's a 3. Counting the modifier, that's a 4.
It's a 14 for me.
Okay, so you notice in this trail of glass, every once in a while there's like a gem or something valuable, like a mineral, just stuck in this glass.
I could usually just pry it out.
Yeah, probably.
It's
If you point it out to me, I can use my shovel to
There
do
you
that.
go. Don't want to risk breaking it.
Don't you have a pickaxe?
No, I do. But going into the glass might damage the thing itself. Maybe.
I mean, it's probably going to be easier to
Break the
pickaxe
glass.
glass than dig.
Okay, yeah. So
dig-
I'll just pickaxe around it.
I could go under it and just remove the glass
That's
to,
also true.
to take it out later.
Yeah.
Still gotta take it
And
out
that's
of
my
the glass.
approach.
So,
You know what,
do you guys
combined
want?
effort.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to try to figure out what this is first? Because it's not going to go
We'll
anywhere.
come back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of these things.
All the more reason to.
Yeah. Like, we'll say you found there's like 12 gems you guys can see.
Hot.
And
Yeah.
any obsidian?
No obsidian.
Ah.
But you come to
He made a point to
Yeah.
say obsidian, and like
Yep.
now I'm just
Now
like,
we're
Yeah.
looking.
Well,
but
you could take some of the glass.
that is also true.
It's
Glass
also sharp.
is valuable.
You actually see that the glass starts to be a little bit more liquidy where you are. Like, you're getting
Oh.
closer to the source of this thing.
don't
And you
touch it.
go around the
Why would
corner,
I?
and you see
I nod.
a massive, shiny shell.
It's one of those things.
Got a bad feeling about
A
this.
nature check.
Okay?
I do too.
Okay.
In our time in the mines, have we heard anything from other folks? Okay, I have not. I'll tell you right off the bat right there.
I know what it is.
It's an 8.
But
It's an 8?
Total?
Okay.
it's a shell.
So it's some kind of shiny shell of some kind. And it seems to be attached to a giant snail.
Yeah. Out of character, we know, but in character, like big ass snail.
And it seems to just be like eating the wall, kind of just chewing on the
Jared's
stone,
getting all the silly shit tonight.
and just like making a path for itself.
Big bug that makes glass. We
And
can
you-
take it.
And you see that, like, as it moves through the wall that it's eating, like little gems are being
poops out
left in
gems.
the slimy trail that turns to glass behind
It's
it.
eating our potential. It's like it's like a
You're
not
not
there.
there.
They,
Damn it.
they didn't roll high enough.
It's
like
not
big
eating it,
self-producing
which is-
gem.
Just-
He doesn't know that.
I may not have rolled high enough, but
Mhm.
based on what I've seen here, I can make an assumption.
Yeah?
And I don't think we need to kill this thing. I think we could just take the gems that it leaves behind.
We could bring it back, cause a bit of a distraction. Take care of what's down here.
No
while it
need to actually
causes
whisper,
ruckus.
guys.
Can cause some mayhem in the main area while we harvest some gems and no one says anything.
I will just like to point out this snail is twice the size as you guys.
Yeah.
All the more reason why I don't want to attack it.
Yeah.
Because the cave fishers were just about our size, if not smaller.
This thing is like double
At
your
this
size.
point, one of the 5 eye stalks this thing has kind of turns and looks at you.
I haven't made any aggressive action.
And you notice that it's very, very spiky, this eye stalk.
That's
Spike-
strange.
Spiky eye stalk?
Yeah.
Maybe it's defense, so no one
It
hurts
kind
its
of
eyeballs.
looks like this.
We know what it looks like.
That's a weird looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is silly.
Would you like to roll another nature check to try to figure out what kind of...
Could I have a shot?
Assume,
yeah, but
assume
you
that I'm going to make any rolls that give me some sort of tactical advantage.
That's better than me.
13.
12. Okay, so you've heard
Wait, you want a plushie?
stories.
Oh, now I remember.
This matches the description of a flail snail.
It's an old bardic story.
You, from what you can gather, they eat minerals, but their stomachs can't. They like eat rock and stuff, but their stomachs can't process like gems and things, like or ores, like basic rocks and dirt. They can eat, but anything like
Just so you know, Julian, the
iron
condensation of that
or
is dripping.
calcium or stuff will just pass through their digestive.
So it's
I
similar
have an
to
idea.
our Molnaga
I think
friend
we can
in a-
just
in a
kind of-
way.
he
Let
can
this thing
process
do
those
the hard
things.
work
So
for
he's
us.
I
the
have
more
an
advanced
idea.
version.
Perhaps we
Congrats,
can relay
you're
information.
More,
What?
the Molnaga
You know they
are
tend
more
to be
advanced
very
than
peaceful
whale
as long as
snails.
you don't aggravate
can-
them.
You can actually process these things. They can't.
Great.
We can
more
inform
advanced
somebody,
than
maybe
snail.
even the guards. They go to inspect
Also
it.
know
Sure.
that their shells deflect magic that's cast towards them.
That's moot point for us.
That would be nice if I was able to use magic.
Well,
No,
no,
it
if somebody
deflects
casts
it.
magic at you, it will. If at the snail, it bounces off.
Like maybe the sort of thing that would, if I were to kill it, it would make a good shield. Perhaps.
Eh?
If
Getting
it's
it out of there, though.
if it's big enough, you could probably huddle a couple people underneath
I
it
still
as kind of
say,
like a
a
makeshift.
distraction. We can
Or
get
if
guards
you have
over
decent
here
enough blacksmith,
and maybe
you might be able to
rummage
make a
through the
shield
area
out of
they
it.
usually go into.
Or shields, plural.
Right now, it hasn't like paid you any hostility. It's just eating the wall.
No,
and
let's
it's
just let's-
leaving this glass behind it.
let's just
Scoop the glass and go.
yeah. That's,
Okay.
That's my stance.
It's almost like
There's
an
a
actual
long
board
and there's a
machine.
long trail, so we got
There's a lot of glass.
yeah.
I
So I'm just
low
going. It's,
intelligence
it's like
characters,
peanut brittle. I'm
not
just gonna take
smart
like
guy.
a few
Oh, no, it's not
a few
dumb.
squares.
You can take some of the glass,
Yeah,
and you're just gonna leave the snail to its business.
yeah. It's not a threat.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
still say we're not lying to them. Give them a distraction to check out. Give us some time to snoop in some other areas.
Not worth it.
You're not getting a flail snail plush love.
Oh,
Oh, you want Goki?
Fair enough.
So you just
I
leave
want
it and
my
walk
flail
away?
whale.
Like
Flail.
we get the gems, of course.
Well, yeah, you get
but
the gems, but
Or if we
What
distract
kind of
the
gems
guards,
do they
we
get?
can rally some of the miners to our
Various
cause
different
and talk
types.
to them while they're away.
what are the miners going to do for us?
More hands, more help.
I'm already like the boss of these guys, right?
no.
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 No, you're
A
just
lot of them don't even know who you are.
All right,
Because there's a lot. There's a lot of people. There's over
So,
1,000.
but there are also a lot of gems here.
there are a lot of gems here. Yeah.
And if they're away and you talk to them and gain their respect, they will
I
will
think
do favors for you.
I think it would be
Or
better
aid
to
us.
let them have a share of these gems. And I think you know what? That's what I'm doing actually.
Mhm.
I'm going to go over to the miners,
Okay.
the other ones, let them know that there's this snail that's doing the hard work for us.
Yeah. Do you see a lot of heads pick up at that? Yeah.
Yes. We can all share in the gems that's leaving behind, and if you're able to, I'm leaving it to them, their individual selves, to get these gems past the guards.
And
All
also
right.
not harm
Every
the
man
snail.
for himself.
Alright,
Yes.
so you direct the miners to it, and they start getting to work on their various tasks of what they want to do.
I mean, what do
And
they have to lose by it?
I believe that having done that, I've earned some respect among them.
Maybe.
I'm going to roll persuasion.
I love
Yeah.
vagueness.
Or they're just a bunch of angry murder hobos. Just the last group of adventurers that wander down here.
That rolled off of the minute dice box, but that's a 16 persuasion.
Okay. Well, roll an insight on top of that
All right.
to get the feel of the room.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
I will also have a shot at that.
Oh, 7.
Much better. 12.
Alright, so it doesn't. You can easily see the orcs that are there. They give you a sign of respect, like we consider you friend.
Maybe.
And no, he's dead.
Aww.
And
Zug
also,
died horribly.
yeah. and also the 4-armed spider people. You can tell they are very kind of thankful, and they seem to be more concerned with the snail than the gems.
Don't bother the snail. It's not.
Oh, you can't tell this, so he can.
Or, you know what? I'll just relay to you. They seem concerned about the
Smash
snail.
the smart
All right.
guy's dreams.
Don't bother the snail. If you don't bother it, then it won't bother you.
We'll see what happens with that information.
I say, if you leave it alone, it'll do a lot of the work. Then we'll be less tired.
Well, you guys know it's going far away. But, one of the spider guy goes, yes, we redirect, bring around this side. Get it to dig our tunnels.
Keep it away from the guards.
Yes, keep safe. We call it Luther.
Sure.
Luther the flail snail.
Luther.
New party
Yes.
mascot.
Sounds like they're familiar with it.
No, it's like they just gave it a name out of the top of
They
their
got
head.
bored.
They're probably not that smart.
Yeah.
This will help us. We'll be more energized.
Yes.
Or I just say, the day when we might
Punish Drow, yes.
freedom. I
More
just whisper to them.
strength. Yes.
The day will come.
Yes, and it will be glorious.
And we will join
And
to
bloody.
stop them.
So many arms flailing.
Yes.
Flailing.
Drow arms flailing. That's good. Yes.
What if you make a flail out of drow arms?
So what do you guys
Stop.
like to do now?
Too grim. Too grim.
So
Too
you
awesome.
see
I think after we get,
Yeah.
what do you think? A bag full?
Of gems.
Yeah.
No, wait. If we go for like a bag full, that would be too obvious.
Put like
Well,
one or two
I
in your
have
shoes.
Well, no,
the-
you've got. You know how to bribe the guards.
I don't need anything. I have the 2 that I have in the fossil. I might give them the fossil, because what am I going to do with a worm?
Aw. Sure, maybe your smart guy friend wouldn't be interested in it.
It's up to
Fine.
it's up to them what they want to do with their items. But
Yeah,
you
and
know that
but
having
I've
gems
ma-
and stuff isn't against protocol, so they're not gonna like take them away from you.
Okay.
I did make it clear though that it's up to them individually to get their gems through,
Yeah, they're gonna take care of themselves.
so that
Maybe.
if they do get caught for some reason, that is not my fault.
Exactly. But you can tell this group of like 20 guys definitely you've earned their respect.
Yay!
I just give like the salute that the orcs are giving, like the.
That's
Yeah.
like
Doesn't that hurt?
that's
They
a tough guy
You're
thing.
lying, aren't you?
they
No.
kind of laugh
What
at
did
that
you- what'd you
show and they push you
That's fine.
like just playfully, but they're orcs, so it's very strong. Roll a dex check. Save.
Roger.
Can I grab hey,
Sure.
grab him as he's getting shoved?
It's a good thing that was
What's
cocked.
his
Let,
dex?
let me see
No, it wasn't cocked. What was it?
it. It wasn't.
No, what was it?
Well, with my save, then that would be 7.
You can try to grab him.
I'm not falling over too much.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was dipping more
10.
in the other die.
Yeah, he's safe. You don't fall that. You start to because it's an orc pushing you, trying to be playful, but that's like really powerful.
Yeah.
But he saves you. You guys are fine.
Especially against living things.
So you guys want to leave the mine now?
We've got gems now, right?
Yeah.
How many? How much?
Let's say
Well, we distributed quite a few of them out.
between the two of you, you've got 20 gems
You know what? I will keep.
and the fossil.
Yeah, I'll keep the 2 I found in the fossil. I'll give about 10 of mine away to various miners.
Sure.
I thought
So
I thought they got their own gems.
They are going to, but if you want to do that, that's
You
your
know, just to
prerogative.
boost morale, I was like, here you go.
Alright.
Here's a start of what we found. Encourage you to remember, we're strong together. We're all together in this.
Think of it as
We're all together.
Mine get too far away.
earning some favors for the future.
Yeah.
So you guys decide to leave the mine at this point, and you can do that fine. You know,
Yep.
they're not gonna. They look through your bags. It's just gems. They know they can't stop you for that because if they do, then the other guards that are near them will also want a cut of that. So they just let you go.
More
So-
trouble than they're worth.
Yeah. So now it's you in the forge.
10 gems.
So I'm just gonna. By the way,
Mhm.
I found a good hiding place to put my stuff. Right.
Yeah, you got.
I only
you got a
brought
guy
one
there.
of the big 5,000 milliliter
Yeah, that's fine,
flasks
yeah.
with me. It's the other one's stored in
You've between
5
small-
liters, really?
the
Yeah.
between
Big ass keg.
what's his name?
flasks.
between Nadar's performance and the friends you guys had originally, there's
Big
more than
flask.
enough people to protect it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
you guys
it's
have
in
actually
a
got
box.
a good.
I basically look at them.
You got like
I
40
know.
guys.
I have everything
base, yeah.
perfectly measured. I have put this in this box. You know what I'm capable
you can,
of doing.
You can trust Legolas Steve to watch over yourself.
Okay, I was just
Legolas
basically
Steve.
saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm capable of doing. Anyway, I just go to the forge with one of the flasks instead of both of them
So you.
because I realized that's my sanitizing
That's fine.
fluid.
You
Your
enter,
agent.
you enter the forge, and you see the three people
That's a waste
that
of
are always there.
alcohol.
The one dark elf that's banging on
Go
the
ahead and
metal.
drink yours.
The dark
sorry,
elf is
the
a
dark
slave
elf-
too.
He's a slave too.
Okay.
He's making armor.
Because I've never been in the forge
Yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah.
This is just
That's why I'm explaining to you. And there's well, you've even heard that there are these three guys. They're not allowed to leave the forge, and you don't know, whatever why. There's
not
the
super
orc who's making weapons,
Yeah.
and the dwarf that's shoveling coal into the fire.
Still smooth.
Yeah.
And you
Is
know
there,
for me?
is there a seat next to the dwarf or something?
No,
Okay.
there's a seat next to
And
the orc.
If this is actually a pint, I need to pour in.
You could talk to him.
Is it a pint?
I'm actually just going
Oh.
to.
Yes, it is.
I'm actually just going to go straight to the dwarf. Just
Okay.
wander my way around, admire the orc's wares, just compliment him
Got two.
on his work.
On this
Thank
Tell
you,
the
huge
friend.
tankard.
Tell the drow he's an excellent craftsman and he doesn't deserve to be in here.
Kind of
Well,
brushes you off.
Tell him he
He's like,
doesn't
"Oh,
deserve to be in
kinda
here.
not-
Anyway,
kinda
I
not
don't
really,
deserve to be
but
here.
semantics.
Deserve to be captain.
He liked me more.
Yeah, because he's not
I'm,
a fighter. He's
I'm
a doctor.
awkward,
I'm
It's
listened all
just
20 years.
but
That too.
I just walk right up to the dwarf.
So when you do that, the orc and the dwarf both taking notice, and the orc comes running
There's
over.
plenty.
The orc comes running over and he grabs the flask from you.
Does he say anything?
No, and
Does he have an expression on his face?
He does like
I must
hope
have.
and gratitude like you would not believe. He grabs the bottle from you. You can
I-
roll a strength
I-
if you'd like to.
Can I see in his eyes that he's not malicious and being selfish here?
Roll
Insight.
roll more than a nat one.
Yep.
18 on the die.
Yeah, you can see that he's got a purpose between what he's doing.
Okay, I let him have it. It's just.
He takes it from you.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs the dwarf and kind of leans the dwarf over.
Oh,
He very
so
slightly
he's not even
taps
capable.
his
Open
finger
wide.
in the alcohol, and he's like dabbing on his
Mhm.
mouth, like
Mhm.
don't swallow. The shock will shock
This'll
hurt. Come back to me. Come back, friend. And he slowly, you slowly
ship it.
start to see like
Becoming a little more lucid.
yeah. And as he does, then he starts to actually pour some of that into the dwarf's mouth.
It's like his eyes are like faded.
Have you ever seen the good, bad, and the ugly?
Of
Yeah.
course.
When
Blondie,
the guys, when
come
the guys
back to
in
me.
when the guy's in the desert and he's like,
Tuco,
don't
yep.
drink it, you'll die. And
Yeah.
he's just slowly dabbing the mouth. That's
Mhm.
kind of what the guy's doing right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've
he
been
was that
sober
ba-
so long. Yeah.
Can I roll a medicine check to see exactly
Yeah.
what the impact of a dwarf not drinking for this long might be?
Or starts
Brains.
thinking he's an elf.
3 on the
Brains,
die.
yeah.
That's
Zombie.
That's an
No.
11.
Zombie.
Well, you can tell being sober for 3 years is not healthy for a dwarf.
He's been here for 3 years, or
Yeah.
is it longer? than
Well, at least 3. Longer.
He's been
We'll say
here
longer,
since we've
yeah.
been
that? I
here.
shake my head.
He's been here as long as you know him, and he's been sober that whole time.
His condition is probably a good indication.
Brains.
But he starts to you see the color flow back into his face, and he's like, oh. Because he doesn't have a beard, and he's like,
Calm down.
horrified at
and
how he doesn't
you
have a
see
beard?
the orc. He says, it's okay, friend. You're safe now. This man saved you life.
I'm might try later to maybe try to concoct him a bit, like an artificial beard tonic or something like that.
Hair growth
Thank you.
potion.
Thank you. And the ogre, he comes, not the ogre, the
Orc.
orc. He gives you a big, he's like, thank you.
Oh.
You saved, friend.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Constitution check.
Yeah.
And the dwarf's just,
Oh, he's good.
Thanks for that, mate.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh,
This
my
must
head.
this
is
must be
aching.
this must be a door from the north.
Yup.
Yeah, you got some pretty strong stuff there, friend.
No, I've been sober too long.
Ah, how much more is there left in the bottle?
He didn't take a big swig. Like just the
Okay,
orc was very
um,
careful with how much he gave him.
I reach
just
in-
enough to.
I look at the drow. That's it. That's over there. What's he
Drow's-
doing?
Well, the drow's paying attention now. He looks kind of like interested, but he's not going to get involved. But he looks. You almost
Can
think he
I
looks happy.
give him like a don't make a ruckus or there will be trouble face?
You can, but you get the impression he isn't anyway. He's
Okay.
more interested to see how this could be beneficial for him.
Is this like a slave drill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just I look at the
Yeah, there,
at the
there
dwarf
are
and
slave
say,
drow.
I look at the orc and go, how long has he been
Yep.
like this?
We'd be here 10 years. He had no drink that long.
I pull out some smaller, more easily concealable flasks
Yeah?
and start to pour like predetermined portions into the flasks.
Yeah.
And given the dwarf's previous state, I actually hand them to the orc and say, "Don't let him get have too much. They're like in increasing measurements
To get him up to a
Medicine.
to
You
get him
see
up to a stable level."
a single tear form in the corner of his eye and start to go down. And he gets on his knees and he's like, "Thank you. Thank you so much."
Up, rise,
You-
up, friend. I am merely a doctor. This is my job.
You honor your kind.
Mm.
You friend of Grayscale clan.
It is a pleasure, sir. And well, it's always good to see a happy face. You don't see that many around here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Either way,
You see he's got the vials and he's like clutching them like
might
this is
want
the
to
most
put that
important
someplace
thing.
that the guards will not find it.
A little louder
Don't,
for the
don't,
microphone.
don't whisper.
You might want to put that someplace where the guards will not find it.
He goes he puts it on top of a like a cabinet. He's like
Like a high shelf that
Yeah,
they
high
wouldn't
shelf.
be able to see.
exactly.
Okay.
He's like good.
You have
Especially not a dwarf.
You have to be a
Is-
orc to get that shelf.
Can we repay you somehow? Good.
Yes, actually.
Not in money.
I just look at the dwarf. Is he
Libertas.
lucid or
Yeah,
is
yeah,
he
he's-
okay?
He's coming to. He's got a hangover from being sober for so long, but he's coming to.
Oh, jeez.
What's
That's
his name
terrible.
anyway?
You haven't asked yet.
What's your
That's my
name,
secret.
friend?
That's my secret, Captain.
My
I'm
name
always
is
drunk.
my name is Derek. Derek Stoneforge.
Jared's leaving. Woo-wee. Whoa, you're getting a little bit too intense there. You might want to dial that down.
No! It's just Jeremy's reaction was so delicious!
Better start
It's delicious!
start tolling the bells for him because he ain't living long.
Ding, ding! Jeremy, come back!
Yeah.
Jeremy!
Jason.
Jason.
Quick, Brennan, lock the door. Make him regret his decision.
Don't do that.
No.
Well, Jeremy has left the room.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Okay,
just for
so-
a moment.
You would like to.
I'd like to know whatever information you can have on the collars.
Oh, I don't know nothing about those. But I know who you need to talk to. He reaches behind, like underneath the forge, and pulls out a small vial of blue liquid. He's like, "Here, drink this."
Oh boy.
Well, can I examine it to see what kind of liquid it is?
Sure.
Being the alchemist
Sure.
that I am.
So he learned from drugs. Okay.
What am I rolling?
He learned-
Intelligence.
he
That
learned
would be a
from
14.
drugs.
Yeah.
It's some kind of potion of protection.
It sends you to the realm of Terrence McKenna.
I just look at him. I don't have to drink the whole thing, do I?
Probably be best if you did.
Adverse
Protection
effects
of-
if not taking the whole dose. I understand.
I don't know how long it'll last if otherwise.
I point at the orc and the drow and just say, "Might need a favor from you." To the orc, and I point at the drow and go, "We're not done yet." Glug 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 glug.
He's become a
glug.
psychedelic astronaut.
And as you drink it, the dwarf starts banging on the side of the forge like dong, dong, dong.
Oh,
And then
was
he
it a potion of protection from
And
fire?
then he starts to
Okay.
open a seal on the forge, and he opens it. It's like, you may want to take off your clothes before you step in there.
Wouldn't be the first time I've had to disrobe for a task in the last couple of days. I take my clothes off and hand them to the orc. I just tell him. Okay, good. I was gonna tell him don't touch anything in my packs because you don't know what they are.
Yeah.
One of them
I
will
go
kill
in-
you if you touch the liquid.
Don't look at it. Don't smell it. Don't even breathe on it.
Don't blink.
So I'm going to head into the forge.
All right. So you walk into the forge.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the flames around you, but they don't burn you.
It was a potion of protection from fire. Got
Yeah.
it.
You feel
It's
them.
been
in
a
your
few years
hand.
since I've seen one.
Yeah, usually you kind of don't like fire, but right now it's like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Oh well.
Doesn't even feel that
Day
warm.
at the sauna.
So you walk further in, and in the middle of it, you see a figure banging at an anvil at the center of this forge.
How big is he?
It looks like dwarven size, but it's got a head of fire.
Perception.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, I'm not stupid.
Okay.
It's Delvin.
And here's that is legitimately cocked.
I'll let you roll that. Sure.
Nope. Nat one.
You got no idea what that
It's
is.
a dwarf with fire.
But it's-
I'm still not convinced, even with my like staring at it, I'm still not convinced by this. So I'm just gonna walk forward, not expecting
so
much.
it keeps banging on the thing, then it puts the hammer down and turns to look at you. What do
is
you
it?
like? What do you want?
Well, I just helped out your friend outside, brought him back to his senses.
Oh, my cousin. You help him.
I brought him back to his senses. Brought him some
Thank you for
pretty
that.
strong drink.
What do you want from me?
And just point at the collar.
Ah, yes, my worker there, yeah.
As
Fortunately.
intriguing as its design is,
Mm-hmm.
its presence around mine and my compatriots' necks is a nuisance.
I hear you, but there's not much I can actually do for you, unfortunately. The problem is, look, I can forge magic items from scratch. That's why I'm here. The materials I'd need to make a key for you are strictly monitored. There is a chance, though. You could get me
Oh no.
one or two things. I can not only make you a key, but I can make you the same exact collar you got on now, without the effects.
I mean, we're good on that.
But that sounds.
You know
better.
what? Can I just do an out of character thing towards Brian here right now?
Sure.
Brian, who was the one who talked to the goblin?
Faith.
Brian, Faith. Been trying to keep this in character. Well, I thought Wix has thought of this too. You spoke to the goblin about exchanging the cave fishers for the collars. How did you intend to get the ones you're already wearing off?
That's
Why
where
we told you to go to the
came
dwarf.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
We just need to get the key off.
Yeah.
So it's like we've already gotten the fakes.
Yep.
We just need to
rid of
get them
these.
off.
Looks like this might be an adventure for Tubby Thief with a lockpick.
Tubby bean. But what do you require?
Well, it's no secret.
Yes.
I won't be here.
I don't know how fat you'd be
I
here
wanna
after
leave.
3 years, though.
Okay.
He points to the corner. There's like
Some
it
weight.
almost looks like an old-fashioned scuba suit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't live without heat. That's why they keep me in here.
He's big bone.
But if I had the materials I need to finish this, I can get out.
What do you need?
I've got most of the stuff done. Been able to skimp here and there. I need some kind of tempered glass.
This is I'm not there.
Yeah.
But
we know.
Does that snail create tempered glass?
We'll find out.
Very possible.
Very possible, but
It's almost like somebody planned this to happen.
No, that'd just be silly.
I look at the. What is he anyway?
That'd just be
Roll.
silly.
Do you want to just ask him?
I just pardon my candor, but what are you exactly?
Well,
I've never actually really encountered one of your kind before.
that's alright. Not many have. I'm a deep dwarf. Many of us are known as Azir, though.
Wonderful name.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name.
We're making him do
I
his
just-
thing.
Don't give me
I'm just
that
trying to
music.
figure out the one I made up for this.
Daryl Stoneforge.
No.
Daryl
Emerald.
Derek and
The other
Daryl.
guy was a stone
His
forge.
name is
Jeremy, your
Emerald.
your reaction was delicious and precious.
I could just
Okay,
taste
yeah,
the
okay, I
salt
found it.
in the air.
No, you
My
can taste
name.
the stone in the air.
My name is Daryl Firesmith.
Ooh.
I'm just glad that Andrew wasn't here for that.
I am a.
No, you wouldn't let me
I'm distant cousin to Stoneforge out there. We were visiting when we were captured.
He was on holiday.
How
Yeah.
are you at producing smaller objects?
What do you want? I can probably do it.
I am a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and I have had my tools of the trade removed from my possession by our
I see.
mutual
I see.
captors.
I see.
But I would like something that's a little bit more, well, something that that maybe they can't take away from me. Tools that they couldn't take away. I've seen on battlefields and whatnot, warriors whose swords and hammers and maces were bound to them by a spell.
I see what you're going with, and I could definitely do that if I had the time. But right now, making these colors, I don't know what's going on out there, but something big is about to happen.
Could I ask you a favor then?
I've been making these silver ones non-stop for the last 3 months.
Do you know who they were for?
All I know is they're supposed to be receivers rather than absorbers.
Then maybe you can do me a favor.
They're not as good as the gold ones, but those ones are custom for special people.
But I actually might have to roll persuasion for this because it's a bit of a
What would you like to ask him?
it's a risky question.
Yeah.
The question is, would you be able to reverse that?
Not without the master controller,
Who has it?
the Archmage, the one who designed it.
And now the plan comes together. You see,
I know where you're going with this, and I can tell you, the gold ones are not designed to come off.
Well, it just so happens that he knows
the funny
someone
thing,
take
about
heads with
collars.
a shovel.
funny thing about collars and necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
If you simply separate the head and neck from the fifth and sixth vertebrae, they do tend to just slip right off.
Aye. Aye.
Yeah, the wizard. Oh, that's gonna work.
But then you can't reopen it to put it back on a new person.
I'll find a way.
I mean, I made it myself. I'm very, very handy.
He's telling you to grab a silver one.
Is there a way to silver a pre-existing collar?
No, I have to do them with the material at the time.
It's fine.
These
What did you
aren't- these
require
aren't-
for the key?
Let me just... These collars, they're not enchanted. I magic forge. Have you ever heard of that, Sonny? It's a deep dwarf specialty. Usually, with the other kind, You make an item. You spend months enchanting it. We've learned how to put the magic in the item as it's being made. I can make hundreds of these things in the time it take them to do one.
I will do my best to keep an eye out for the tempered glass. Meanwhile, what material would you require to craft a key?
He gives you a list of metals and stuff. I'm not going to go into it because I don't know. But, you know, he doesn't mention that he has a couple supplies that he has been able to, like, make shoddy ones. They'll do the job, but they won't be able to tell. It's really just, like, the rare items that he needs.
Such as?
The glass.
Well, the glass is for his personal suit, but he says if you can get him the glass, like, he can just make you stop whichever one he would be making for them and put the items for you. Because if he's ready to go, and give you guys the key, he'd assume you could get him out soon. And if something's going to kick off, he'd be willing to just boom and go.
Okay. Do you have anything that I could use right now on you? Anything I could take with me that might either give me protection against the guards or whatnot?
I don't have anything to protect. The only thing that I could recommend, if there's any items that reflect spells, you could protect yourself by covering it up, the color up, with that material. But I can't forge you anything now.
I don't expect you to. Anyway, these protection potions don't typically last that long.
No.
Is there a recipe for one that one could use using materials from here in the Underdark?
I'd ask my cousin. He's the chef and alchemist in his family.
And I will. In which case,
the alchemist.
Earl, it has been a pleasure. And if you or your cousin find yourself after all this is over, I look him in the eyes. After all this is over.
Listen here, Sonny. Listen good. You're giving me hope. Don't betray that hope.
I don't intend to. I don't usually do. Not when sentient lives are on the line. Possibly more lives on the surface. They've also done something that is unforgivable.
I know all about that device. I built it for them.
Really now?
Yeah.
You see, in my experience, people such as yourself who are placed under, let's say, less than volunteer positions within things like this.
Yeah.
By the way, with no one else around, I can be a little bit
more
more candid here. I can be a little more candid with my knowledge here. Is the thing. But I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to say, in my experience, I've seen that.
Recommend against.
Well, I'm not saying anything about that.
Go on.
I'm just saying, in my experience, people who do this in less than voluntary positions, they do tend to. I've seen this more than once, where someone in a position similar to yours has deliberately built a flaw.
That's very possible. But
I don't expect you to relinquish such information for free.
I think Trader Glass would be more than willing to tell you any kind of structural weaknesses of that spell holding device they got caged up.
Then it is a deal then. I must be going. I must admit my skin is starting to feel a little warm. So
I would definitely recommend getting out because that thing does not handle heat well. You may be about to be a little tad burned if it wears off too soon.
If you'll excuse me.
Yes.
Are you a little bit more toasty now, Wix?
It still hasn't worn off yet.
But I just sort of like walk out of the furnace.
Yeah,
and
like you were only
gesture.
in there for this period of that conversation, so it'll cool off in time.
I just
You'll be
gesture,
okay.
close the door, close the door.
So you knock on the door, they open it, they close it as soon as you're out.
So.
I gotta go.
This is the end of the night, yeah.
And then, all right.
But I approach approach his cousin and the orc, and just look at the dark elf.
He still seems interested. Like something's going on that could probably.
Does he have a seat next to him?
Sure.
I sit down next to him while looking at the orc, giving him the kind of don't let this guy do anything funny.
Tree guy.
I just look at the dark elf and simply ask, well then, after you've seen all this, what are you going to do?
After I've seen all this, I'm gonna ask you to put your pants on. You're not very impressive.
Ah,
There's that Christmas score showing.
and that is a very good point.
Yeah.
Are you still
Really? You let me walk up to him.
Bye.
You saw me walking
You no
up
say
to him.
no. You don't say. I thought you still want to cool down.
Just throw me my clothes.
He gives you back your pants and
Mumble
your shirt.
grumble, mumble grumble, mumble grumble, mumble
Probably a
grumble,
good
mumble
place for
grumble.
us to sit.
By the way,
Yeah.
I can control its size.
I've heard that before. Yeah, the collar's
That's what they
making
all.
it smaller. Yeah, sucking
That's
all that
what they all
magic
say.
out, yeah.
I was being serious. What are
Mhm.
you going to do now that you've seen all this?
I don't see how this hurts me or helps me yet. What would you recommend I do for what kind of thing? What do you offer?
I offer. Can I roll an insight? Is it a good idea to
Nothing,
tell
'cause
this
you're
guy?
broke
Tell this
AF.
guy a
He's- he's-
couple.
You don't even need to roll. He's very curious. He
Is-
wants
How self-centered is he?
his drow,
Okay.
and he's not a nice drow.
So I would just say,
He's a drow prisoner in a drow society.
okay. So, how would you like your freedom?
That sounds very nice.
Then I suggest you do nothing.
I can do nothing.
Excellent.
Well, I could do more than nothing.
Such as?
Well, I was in the military. Know my way around a couple places here and there. Perhaps I could aid you in whatever you're trying to pull if you can get me out of here.
You might just.
You know, I've got this armor right here I'm working on. I could easily blend in. But you would need to do something for me in return.
Such as.
Getting him out.
I need to get something out of the Archmage's personal lab.
Really now.
I'm not telling you what or where it is, but I can find it if I get there. And if you want to defend your people up above, you probably want to get those battle plans, and which also happen to be in his personal chambers.
Very well then. Only on one condition.
Mm-hmm. What is your condition?
My condition is if I let you out of here and I give you your freedom,
Mm-hmm.
you help me out with all of this.
Yep.
You complete whatever it is the armor is you're working on over
Yep.
there. You do whatever it is in your power to keep you and as many of your kind away from the service as possible.
I'll do what I can.
That's the best answer I could probably hope for.
He gives you a little nod, and he returns to his work.
And I ask the.
You see a small smile
Mhm.
on the corner of his mouth, like he's...
Oh, and I wouldn't think too much about betraying my confidence.
Who would I betray you to? The people that threw me in here to rot?
Just
I
a
think
friendly reminder.
I'll prefer your good grace than those who I want to discredit.
So was the orc making weapons?
Yes, he was. Yes.
How small are the smallest things he's made?
Daggers.
I ask you, are there guards outside this forge?
There are, yes. But, you know, he sees you eye them up and says, listen, when time come here first. I can get you to a storehouse of weapons. Arm, friends, and fight.
That's an excellent deal.
So you return to the group.
I return to everyone and just, without anyone saying anything, I just say, gentlemen, ma'am, we're getting out of here.
And do chocolate spider.
Yes.
I just look and say, you spoke to him.
I'm sharing my haul. I'm
Yeah.
sharing which includes the gems
The
buried in
gem-
glass.
Where was it?
He actually
The-
took some with him, I believe.
Yep, we took gems and glass.
How
Both
much?
of us.
Is it enough?
You said
Roll
20.
20 what?
20 gems.
No, the 20
the
gems.
glass.
How much glass?
Yeah.
Well, I
How
wasn't.
much do they...
I think you said you got like a square like that big, like a
Well-
foot by like 2 feet by 2 feet.
Well, not like only that, but like that's.
We did say
the
we scooped out a
size
fair
of
bit.
what I was taking.
That's the size of the big. Let's say that's
Yeah.
the size of the biggest bit, and I'll probably. Who knows? That's probably
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Like I compared it to peanut brittle.
Yeah. Well, we scooped a good chunk out either way.
I just drew to the glass.
What?
Well, this is now.
Gimme.
Your plans seem to have moved into the final phase of the
Mhm.
operation. It sounds like you have a very good plan of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it.
Woo!
Sounds like next
you can
week
trust me to do what I.
we're going to be breaking out of here.
Prison break!
And between the lot of you, you have managed to get 100 prisoners behind you
Woo!
to begin with. And they will do what they can to help you fight and get other prisoners, free.
I might have gotten
Nice.
the help of that one dude in the kitchen too.
Uh,
I helped him very
he
much.
might not be helping you, but
He supports
He's
us.
not.
he's not against. He's
Yeah.
not gonna. He seems like a normal citizen. He's not
Okay.
gonna take up arms.
Oh,
against
good.
you.
Could
That's
he
that's-
possibly,
You can get the
out
kobold
of
to
character,
help.
could he possibly be persuaded to...
Doesn't seem like the kind of. He's probably gonna run and hide when stuff goes down.
We'll have to see what happens next week.